This week on Warplight, Jeremy shares the perks of being a ninja.
I got ninja stars!
Harry starts going mad with power.
Unlimited power!
Jeremy feels left out.
Do I mean nothing to you?
And Harry gets a little excited.
It's in case you sent your balls at me. Then I would explode in your face.
Welcome back to Warplight, guys! And it is another game in the new spicy season. Woo! It's my second game, but Harry's third.
Oh, I'm getting good now.
Yeah, you've had a bit more practice after fighting some bed sheets last week.
I had a fucking blast. I'm loving Akshi. I love the battle plans. They're so weird and different. I'm loving Fugitive and Hideout. It's been good so far.
And it looks like the double turn is more usable now because it doesn't turn off whole battle tactics.
Oh, rest in peace, Wrathful Cycles.
It was my bread and butter of keeping me underdog until the last minute.
You're just good at losing, so you win.
Yeah. Can't do that in the spicy season.
Speaking of, though, what are we bringing today?
Today we're bringing Skaven. Yeah, the rats are back. I'm actually going to bring them in Claw Horde, which is something that I have never done in this edition. And so I thought, we'll give it a go. My general's regiment, and I've got the spicy Gracier on Screaming Bell, and he's equipped with Master Clan connections to get that D3 extra to my casting rolls, which might come in handy. He's backed up by a reinforced unit of Doom Flayers, and I'm bringing my wannabe ninja rats. They've got some ninja stars and they're gonna jump over some terrain hopefully and actually do something. We're bringing a reinforced unit of Storm Fiends and they've got some Grinder Fists, some Doom Flayer gauntlets, some Warp Fire projectors, and of course transplanted brains that will occasionally do something or occasionally do something else. Who knows which brain's gonna work? And they've also got a unit of Warplock Jezzels. My first regiment has a Claw Lord. Yeah, I'm bringing a Claw Lord. And he's got a Warpstone Charm. I don't think he's going to do anything, but he's coming with a reinforced unit of Storm Vermin and another unit of Storm Vermin. And let's see if they can actually perform. 2022 was the last time the Storm Vermin had seen the table, and they're out in force today. My second regiment is a Warlock Engineer, a Doom Wheel, and some more Warplock Jezzels. Now, hopefully that can take out some of Harry's smaller heroes, and the Doom Wheel does what Doom Wheels do and die straight away first turn every single game. We'll see! My spell lore is the Lore of Ruin, and I'm bringing Manifestations of Doom because I just love the bell. That's the only reason I ever bring this manifestation. It's because the bell is so good, and hopefully it performs for me today. My battle tactics are Siege of Ashes. We're trying some different things today, so Siege of Ashes and Flanking Firestorm. I have doubts, but I wanted to not do the Hideout and Fugitive, which seem to be one of the better ones.
Whilst I'm bringing back some Ossiarch Bone Reapers, here to exterminate some rats. We're holding the line as border guards today because I love anti-charge and weathering the storm. Then kicking things off, we have Arch Cavalos Xantos, here to buff my Death Riders to make a scary hammer unit that I can actually run around and smash some stuff with. Speaking of, we have that reinforced brick of Death Riders with their perpetually empowered weapons, so they always have exploding sixes. And supporting them from the sidelines, we of course have Jeremy's Bane, the Mortek Crawler, either flinging damage from afar or blowing up some narholes with Cursed Stele. And then to support the flanks, we have 2 units of Mortek Guard to spread out that shield wall when it's needed. And then leading up my next regiment, we have Vok Mortian as a super cheap 2-cast wizard and other shenanigans to boot. He's bringing the reinforced brick of Mortek Guard to gum up the middle and take a punch, along with a reinforced brick of Triaxes to light these little rat souls on fire. And then rounding things out with the Liege Mortek, letting me shoot in the combat phase. And then it's spicy time in Regiment 2 with the Mortisan Bone Shaper, packing my usual manufactured mine, but this time he's bringing the Banner of Old Ossia, essentially giving me a bit of rally in combat with some shenanigans. And he's also bringing the spicy Mortis Reapers, here to charge in and giant boing their way into a combat with an enemy hero. Then as for magic, I of course have the wonderful Ossian Sorcery and Horrors of the Necropolis, because the Bone Reapers pack some excellent manifestations. But I leave the Bone Tithe Nexus at home because it's not my playstyle. As for battle tactics, I have Siege of Ashes, because I can hold the shield wall, and my favorite, Burning for Vengeance. Even though I don't have much speed, I just love hunting a little fugitive.
So you're bringing a bit of your gits into this with there's some boinging going on?
Yeah.
What?
The Reapers hiding back here have learnt the ways of the Mengler Squig of charge in, but then charge elsewhere.
There you go. All right. I'm a little worried now with looking at the board and looking at what I've brought, and I'm like, I'm in danger.
Yes! I feel so... It's strange fielding way more models when you're up against Skaven.
Yeah.
Where are your clan rats?
Yeah, where are my clan rats? I just decided that I wasn't going to bring clan rats today because they never actually do much. But we'll see. We'll see if that pays off for me.
I mean, I guess we'll see what we're playing on then.
We are playing on a Skaven favourite of Curse of the Nor, with echoes of the Blight City as something that the underdog gets to do.
Oh,
so
no.
the Skaven Blight City is...
No wonder you're going to be losing all the time, because that way you can use that.
Sure, yeah, that's how it works. We score 3 for holding the Golden Lines, 3 for holding the Sunseekers, and then 4 for holding more.
Woohoo! As for Place of Powers, we have Jeremy's Obelisk and the Apostles over here.
My obelisk, huh?
Yes.
I see. Is that because you've positioned it in the camera for something?
You made the battle mat. I think you've got something to say. We all know it.
All right. With that,
Yep.
we both have 3 drops, but I won the roll-off, so I decided to be attacker and Harry's defender, which gives him 2 fury level, and it gives me 1 fury level.
Very angry.
And I get to choose who goes first. And after seeing Harry deploy, I'm really worried for my Jezzles now, so I think I actually have to go first.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yep. My plan was to give Harry first, and then I've got second, and I can double and do all the fun things. But then he put his cavalry right next to my Jezzles.
Hello.
Even though my Jezzles never perform for me.
They're the best you've got?
They're just like, I don't want to lose them just yet. So, I'm going to take first.
Wow. I never, deploy in such a way that it scares you into first. I don't do deployment well, ever.
Yeah, and I kind of forgot that you still had a decent portion of the army to deploy, and you hadn't deployed anything. I thought, oh, it's all down here. I'll just be able to be fine, shoot with the Jezzles.
You chose this path. You chose to drop first.
I did. All right.
Sweet.
So, with that, I guess we start going into some Skaven turn 1. Oh, actually, top of the battle round.
Before we do that, I have to pick a fugitive.
Oh, fuck off. Choose something different.
I know I was supposed to do that before we knew who was going first. Got too excited.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. I was always going to go with the little sniper guy at the back because the Claw Lord looks scary.
Claw's going to be in combat. He's not scary at all.
Well,
but all right. No, you've chosen him now. The engineer's just going to run away. The whole game of the game now.
He has that vibe of looking like a fugitive, whereas the Claw Lord, it's like
he doesn't look like he's come into a bank and fuck some shit up.
Yeah, well, then he's not. I guess this is supposed to be vengeance.
You've chosen the engineer.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
fine.
okay with this.
You do that.
I'm okay with my choices because then he has to stay with those Jezzles.
No, he doesn't.
I thought he gives them
If he's wholly within 13 of the Jezzles, they get guarded hero removed on 1 hero.
13.
Yep, 13 inches, wholly
Damn,
within.
okay.
But that's all he gives them, so it's not really that exciting.
Sweet. Well, can't wait to kill him.
Cool.
Crippling you.
Whoa! My whole army, my devious plans will be ruined.
Yep.
So going into top of round stuff, I still have a Norhole to put down somewhere. After much consideration of trying different places to pop it, I still do think that putting it over here behind this engineer is actually really kind of useful. It gives me some ability to jump between the two, close to the 2 objectives, which I've realized after deploying my army is how we score, is holding those ones.
It's not 1, 2, and more.
It's not 1, 2, or more. It's actually hold the red or the yellow. So that might be handy to be able to transfer units. And my Jezzles are just a little bit too much in the way to pop it here, which would have been really good because it stops Harry from coming through that area.
And the funny thing is you deciding to take first. My plan was just to keep destroying all of your Narholes every time before you can use them. But since you place on top of the round and you get a chance to use them in your turn, I guess I'll be throwing shit at something else. Other top of the round turn, generate some rage dice.
Yes.
I got 2.
You got 2 rage dice, and I have 1 rage dice.
Then as for generating IDP, Xandos is going to bring me 7 points. I have so much to spend this time, way more than just my Liege Mortec. So that's going to be fun. I have 3 currencies this game.
We will go into the start of turn stuff.
Easy to remember.
Easy to remember. And places of power are the things that we're going to start with. Actually, first.
Oh, first.
Before anything else happens, instability is at 1, and every time either of us use a place of power, it increases by 1 point.
Which will track with the place of power ability popping up at the bottom.
If I remember.
If we remember. Oh, wait, if you remember.
If I remember. All right, and so with that,
what are you going to do?
I'm going to use a place of power, and I'm going to generate some fury level. Let's pull these dice out of here. The dice that Harry didn't like to use last episode.
I literally switched from the purple to the green, and I started having a better day.
I know. These are my dice, Harry. They roll badly all the time. Generating some fury.
Furiously generate.
I am furiously generating that place of power at my obelisk over there.
Hell yeah.
And I did get 2 fury level and 2 extra fury dice.
Then my Bone Shaper is going to do the same at the Apostles. That is a 4, so my rage level all goes up to 4, and I am now at 4 rage dice too.
And we are at instability 3 for the level. Now, I guess we're going to hero phase. Now we actually start playing the game. Okay, so we're going to go into some casting first, and I'm going to cast with Mashbasha Bell, and we're going to hopefully bring out the Bell of Doom. So that does go off on a 9.
Oh, hey.
And I'm not going to use my Master Clan connections to change that, so it's just a 9. See how you go.
Well, Voki's in range. That is an 11.
Fuck off, that's my bell. All right.
The bell.
I want the bell. Okay, we'll try and Warp Lightning Vortex because I've got nothing else good to cast this turn. So Warp Lightning Vortex, that's a 7, and I will use my Master Clan connections to get an extra D3 to that dice roll, and that's an extra 3, so it's a 10.
Oh,
Goes off on a 10.
Voki's going to try for a second 11. No, that's an 8.
All right, I'm glad I did use that then, because at least got one of my spells off. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone off. The Warp Lightning Vortex is going somewhere in the middle.
It's so cool looking though.
It's so cool looking, but it does nothing.
Let me just...
Oh, you're making it a perfect triangle.
Beautiful.
All right, that is all of my hero foe ability stuff, I guess, because, yeah.
Nice, effective.
I have 2 spells and you've done down one of them.
The one that you cared about.
The one that I actually wanted. I thought a 9 would be enough.
No, not for Vok. Get Voked.
Are you going to do any kind of casting? No, casting.
No.
There you go.
I often just throw some spells around, don't care if they happen, and then I come to my turn and I'm out of CP. So I'm going to play...
Especially going second, yeah.
Yeah, it's conservative for me.
There you go.
Woo.
There you go.
I've learned a thing or two.
Let's start with these storm vermin here, and they are going to run. And they rolled a 1. Cool, love that. It's like, I just wanted them a bit further up to make a wall, you know. But no, they go on the 7 whole inches, so they're coming up into the middle part. Going right in the middle of this Warp Lightning Vortex. And then we're going to run my Claw Lord up behind him, and he got a 5 on his run roll, so he's going 11. But he doesn't need that. Why would he need to go further than the storm vermin? So he's just coming here. Right up behind them. Well, while we're doing Storm Vermin, might as well do this other squad over here, and hopefully this run roll is going to get them so I can make a nice little barrier line here, stop Harry getting on the point. No, that's the 1. Again. Cool. So they're only moving to this side of the objective. I can't even get them all into that obscuring terrain and actually use it. So I guess those guys are dead, because there's some triaxes there.
I wasn't actually thinking about shooting. I was always thinking about shooting with a crawler. That's a great idea to shoot with the triaxes. Thanks.
Yep. These Warplock Jezzles are going to move that whole 3 inches that they need to move to get on into neutral territory, because I need to get 2 units next to each other outside my territory, but still within 6. And so they're one of those units that's going to do it, because the Storm Vermin didn't make it very far on their run. Next thing, the Doom will. It can move so far And I rolled a 3. So it's moving 10, but don't worry, because I actually only needed it to move like the 5 inches or whatever it was to get outside of my territory and be the second unit.
So it can form that wall.
So we can form a wall with some Jezzels and a Doom Wheel. It's like, come at us! Ah! Now that's done, I think we move the bell. So it's just going to come and just move up behind these guys just to chill here. I don't really have a plan with the bell because I don't have anything that can actually heal. But it's coming there. My Doom Flayers are going to try and hopefully get to that terrain. They're just moving and they only rolled a 7 on their 2d6. So they get a 10 in total. So they're coming right to here because I don't know what else to do them and Harry can just kind of shoot them whenever he wants. So that's fun.
Pretty fun, yeah.
Warplock Engineer still wants to be near that place of power for the moment, so he's just going to move a bit further down so it makes charges almost impossible for any of Harry's stuff, at least this turn. And lastly, my potential ninja rats are going to come down this way because I decided not to take the Golden Lion objective just because I didn't want to lose my potential ninja rat. So they're not taking this Golden Lion objective and they're heading down towards this gnaw hole, and while they're at the gnaw hole, they're actually going to jump through the gnaw hole to come down over this other side and hopefully do something useful at some point later in the game.
They got grappling hooks, they can get to where they want.
I am in danger and I'm still very worried about my turn, but that is everything that I'm going to move. So there's one unit of Jezzels that didn't move, and so they have a little bit longer range. But other than that, are you going to redeploy anything, Harry?
Well, what is that longer range?
24 inches instead of 18.
Okay, so they can't snipe any heroes,
No.
and 18, we can't snipe any heroes here. So I was considering redeploying into obscuring, but I don't need to.
You don't need
That's
to.
nice. So instead,
You should still redeploy into obscuring so I can charge you.
no, I don't have to do anything.
Fair enough. Cool. Sounds fun. Well, I guess we go into some shooting then, and I don't have as much stuff as I wanted to shoot you, but it's still going to shoot you.
I'm the shooting army playing against Skaven. I'm the horde army playing against Skaven.
Yep, I don't know what I am playing with Skaven right now.
You're a rat.
Warplock Engineer is going to choose your Nene hero, Xantos, to be the target, the loser's guarded hero, for some of my Warplock Jezzels that can actually shoot you. As I've been pointed out, he moves, so he doesn't get to use his special ability, because why the fuck? He can still do the guarded hero.
Oh, he can still do
that one.
Oh, okay.
But the other one of actually getting more warp energy, more warp energy, he can't do that because he moved.
Oh, it's okay. He just needed to get a better vantage point.
He did. He just wanted to look through those rocks. So he's going to shoot your horsies first, because he's going to fire first.
My horsies or my horsey?
He can't shoot your horsey. He's too far away.
Ah,
It's only these guys that can shoot your horsey.
gotcha.
They're the
Cool.
other ones in range. The 2 shots from my Warplock Engineer into your little horsey boys.
Well, this is the one time that Xantos is not in range of my Mortek Guard, so they're going to shield wall for those horsies to reduce your Ren by 1.
This seems silly to do it here, but all right, we're doing it now.
I don't have any other time to do it.
Cool. All right. Sure. I'm not going to complain. Hitting on 3s. Oh, they both hit. That's the first time they both hit. And one was a crit auto wound.
Hey!
Woo! And the other one does wounds. So it's 2 wounds.
There you go.
It's better than I thought. 2 rent.
2 Ren, reducing that to 1.
Was.
Saving on 5s. There's 1 5-up and a 1.
So D3 damage. It is just 1.
Effective.
He shot one of the horns off one of the horses. Yeah.
Then, as he's the fugitive too, peeking out from behind, and they're just like,
What? You're over there. We see you now. That was something. All right, so these guys, 24 inches, they should have just moved.
oh, they can also, of course. I see.
Yeah, this is why I was like, oh, why are you not saving it for the more attacks coming?
Because I just measured them to be like, oh, they're out of range as Xantos, therefore they're out of range.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, you don't want to reduce the rend of those guys. This guy never hits anything. We're going to do the Warplock Jezzels that are not able to hit Xantos.
Cool.
So we're just getting 6 attacks.
6 attacks.
6 attacks. Harry can't reduce the rend on these because he's already used that. And these guys have 2 rend, 2 damage.
Ooh.
But they only hit on 4s.
Yeah.
So we'll see how we go. You are behind cover though.
Yes,
For these guys. So I'm hitting on 5s.
No, because there's a guy all the way over here that you can still draw a straight line to.
Yeah.
Yep.
So not behind cover, so hitting on 4s still. Let's see what we do. 4s! That is 2 hit.
I wasn't scared at all.
You shouldn't be. Winning on 3s. Both of them do wound though. -2 rend 2 damage apiece.
6 up saves. 1-6.
Yep, so it's just 2 damage.
6 up wards. Use the same dice. 1-6.
Cool.
So
Love
that's
it.
1 damage.
Love it. Go Jezzles, you always perform well for me.
Hey, these guys are trying to actually snipe off a hero. They might
The next guys are definitely trying to snipe off a hero. So let's see how that goes.
All that defensing.
Yep, that's fair. Thought that would happen. Do I want to all-out attack? Do I want to all-out attack? No, I don't care. They're not going to do enough.
You're going to roll so many 3s.
Yeah, probably. I don't care. All right, so they're shooting Santos, hitting on 4s. There was 3 3s.
I fucking called it!
3 3s, 1 2, and 2 6s. So there's 2 autos. But that would have been 5 hitting if I'd all out attacked. But no, we didn't. So that's just 2 saves because they're autos here.
So with all that defense, I'm saving on 4s. That is a 1 and a 3, so fails.
There you go. That's 4 damage.
6 up wards.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, fails all of that too. That would have been a good spot for RDP. So
Okay.
in the end, Xandos takes 4 damage.
I did something. Next thing, and probably the last thing that's actually gets to shoot this round, is going to be the Doom Wheel, and they're going into the horses as well.
Oh no.
Because it's got nothing else to shoot at. Getting D6 attacks. It is getting a whole 3 attacks.
Ooh, you could kill a horse here.
I might be able to kill a horse. Hitting on 3s. 1 of them hit.
I've only got 1 health remaining.
Wounding on 3s. Does wound at 1 rend.
5 ups.
D3 damage.
D3 damage. I rolled a 5.
Yeah, you did. Cool. Cool.
Oh no.
I have achieved stuff.
You've dealt 6 damage to me.
I have done something.
Yeah.
That was brutally scary. That is everything that I can shoot with. Are you going to shoot me back?
Yes, I'm going to
that's
shoot with my Triaxes. They are going to covering fire. So my Triaxes firing off with those flaming arrows to burn the souls of your storm vermin. Get 8 landing true at Rend 1.
That is 4 2s, 3 3s, and 1 4.
That's no successes.
That's no successes. So no, my storm vermin just completely die almost. So that is 8 of them dead. And what we will do is we will pull. So now they're obscured. I'm still touching that objective.
They're obscured and also on fire. Cool. Well, so I dealt more damage to you in your shooting phase with shooting.
Certainly did.
Sweet.
Love
so go into your charge phase then.
I'm not charging with anything.
Oh, come on. That way I can deal more damage to you in your combat phase.
What? I can't charge anything. It ran. They ran.
Oh.
This can't get through anyway because it's blocked. They're fucking jezzles.
Poor effort.
Yeah, so no one's charging.
So does that end your turn?
That ends my turn.
Do you have any end of turn abilities?
Do not have any end of turn abilities because I don't have any clan rats to come back.
Oh no!
And they're the only things that come back at the end of turn. So we will go with the scoring. I hold the Sunseekers.
Ooh!
For 3 points.
Nice.
I hold 2 objectives.
That's more.
Which is more than your 1 objective. So that is a 4 points. So that puts me on 7 on primary. And I did score the first one of Siege of Ashes, which is called
Form a wall.
Form a Wall. And my Jezzles and Dewheel are forming a wall.
I like the idea of they're just hopping onto the Doom Wheel as well, and it's just like a full parade of them. They're more intimidating than actual.
They're running inside the Doom Wheel with the guns out on either side.
Fuck yeah, that's some ingenuity.
That is my turn.
Spiky
so
wall.
that puts me on a 12-point turn for Skaven turn 1.
Scary.
And I guess we go into the top of the turn.
Yes. Would you like to do anything with your large place of power?
I would like to do something with my monolith, and but you get to go first because it's your turn.
Yep, I like making that joke.
I know you like making that joke, but you still get to go first.
I will generate some rage dice. Woohoo! That is a 6, and so my rage goes all the way up to 6 now, and I have 6 rage dice. I'm rolling in them.
You are rolling in them. And I will also, with my Warplock Engineer, try and generate some more Fury level. And so that is a 2, so it does just go off.
The schmids.
Just go off.
Putting
Because
the-
it always goes off now, otherwise it it deals mortals. There's no not going off.
Putting the instability up to 5.
And putting my fury level to 5 also.
Going into my hero phase then,
Yeah.
I am going to rally Xantos for CP. He heals 3, so he's taken 1. Then starting the casting, Vok Mortian is going to give empowered Nandrite weapons to the Mortek guard with spears. That goes off on a 10.
I'll let that one go through because I'm lightning a 10 unless I use my Master Clan connections, but no.
Well, I might be able to intense you this time because then my Bone Shaper is going to just be enraged to give them extra empowered weapons to crit on 5s. That just goes off on a 6.
Ooh, I will definitely try and unbind this. That is a 6 on the dice, which means I have to use my Master Clan reaction. So D3 to my unbinding roll, and I get an extra 2. So that stops that going off.
That's
on an
okay.
8.
They're critting on 6s instead of 5s. And then finally, Vok Mortian is going to give Immolate to the spears again. No, that's only a 4, so their souls are not going to explode in your face. I think that ends my hero phase.
That's all your hero phase stuff. We will try and cast for the Bell of Doom. For a CP, so spend that CP. Yeah, for magical intervention. Bell of Doom. That is a 7 on the dice, which means it's a 6, which I don't believe it goes off. So the next thing I guess I get to choose is who's going to 3 claw steps ahead. I am 3 claw stepsing ahead my Doom players, so they've got to do their normal move, so they've got 2d6 plus 3 inches, so they've got a whole 10-inch move.
Hey! They're off.
And with that, that's everything I can do in your hero phase.
Well, speaking of normal move, I'm going to normal move!
You're going to normal move? How dare you?
Deciding to go on the offensive, I am going to spend 2 RDB here for the march for my Death Riders to come charging up towards the juicy Jezzails. I know you don't care as much about the Jezzails, but I think that whilst there aren't Storm Fiends on the board, it's time to get aggressive. And so Xantos is going to follow them up so he can stay on range to give them the +1 damage on the charge, and maybe charge himself, we shall see. Whilst the Mortek guard over here are going to run a whole 5 inches to put a little toe bean on the point and just keep around for their shield wall in case it's needed. The Mortek guard over here are going to mosey on up, potentially charge in and mop up whatever's left after shooting. My Liege Mortek is going to stroll up towards these charging in balls to see if he can smack them around and send the extra shooting in the combat phase. Vok Mortian is going to run to join this obscuring objective so he can form the wall for the battle tactic with my Liege Mortek right there. Then my bristly spear wall of Mortek guard are going to saunter on up just a little bit to make some more room to fit in other stuff behind them, because holding more is pretty easy when you just got to hang out on this objective, and that way they can go counterpunch whatever happens elsewhere. Then the Triaxes are going to use that space to move in and hopefully stay far away from wherever some deep strike will come down behind me, but they do only move 4 inches, so it's a little difficult. I'm squishing them up here to maybe block out a charge with the crawler. We'll see how that goes. The Bone Shaper is also going to try and get out of the way, but still staying in range of the Apostle's place of power over here, so that I can keep generating rage dice. The Mortek Crawler is going to move its faster 5 inches with those little leggies to try and block out against the countercharge here, so that way Jeremy can't get into both of my shooting units. But it seems that I'm not great with my stumpy legs on OBR, and there's a big hole here that is just asking for some Storm Fiends to run right into. So I don't actually know what I'm going to do in the charge phase with the Mortek guard over there. If I want to keep them around for a screen to redeploy them in the way, I guess we'll see how I go in shooting. My Reapers over here unfortunately won't go hero hunting as much as I want to, because again, there are some stupid Storm Fiends stomping around in the holes trying to burrow out in my backfield. So they're going to screen them out as much as I can. But ending my move phase, do you want to redeploy?
Yes, I think I do. Before we go further,
Yep.
here,
Yes.
this thing.
If you're worrying about it, Jeremy, your obelisk is just so big that I can't run through the middle there. It's just girthy and in the way, as we've been doing that with the Place of Powers, where they're not traversable in the center. So
Cool. That's how we're playing it, and that's how they were built that way, but they do look like they should be traversable, and we're saying that they're unstable. So it is whether I want to bring some Storm Fiends in or not. Woohoo! And I do, but I'm also worried because I feel like they're gonna die from all your shooting. All right, that's a fuck around. Holy shit. Okay, the Storm Fiends are going to deep strike there with the Grinder Fist. Yeah. But yeah, so they are coming out of the tunnels over there in the corner.
Hello.
Just to do some stuff. And I don't get to choose what kind of brain they have because it's not the hero face.
Okay. All right. Well, that gives me options for my shooting phase.
Yes.
So first up, I'm going to leave that all down to Jeremy's bane. I'm going to fire the Triaxes off at the
Doom players?
The Doom players here.
All right.
Yeah. Out of 41 attacks at 3s and 4s, those Triaxes still get 19 into the balls. And Ren won.
I only took 6 wounds.
Fucking well done, balls.
Holy shit, what?
Okay.
Alright, so we're losing 1 ball.
One
and
ball.
we're taking some wounds. We're taking 2 wounds to them.
The Crawler is going to follow up and continue into the balls.
All right.
So the Storm
let's do
Fiend's out here having some fun.
Let's do this.
Hitting on 4s. Poof.
Cool, you've rolled all 6s.
All hit.
Yep.
2 6s.
Yep, love that.
So out of 4 attacks,
Yep,
6
love that.
hit.
Yep, always. Every fucking time.
Jeremy's bane strikes again.
Every fucking time you use this fucking catapult, you do this fucking shit to me.
It's a trebuchet. Show it some respect.
Oh no, it is a trebuchet. Yep, fair enough. It's a superior siege engine.
That's it. Clearly. Holy fuck. Wounding on 2s.
Yep, let's do it.
Not a single one in there.
Obviously.
Oh my god, imagine if that was into the Storm Fiends.
Yep.
Holy
You
shit.
chose wrong.
I did. So can you give me 6 saves?
Yep, Ren 1. So they're saving on 5 ups. Let's do this. 5s. Managed to save 3 of them.
Oh shit, there you go.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's see how much damage.
D3 plus 2. That ends up being 4 plus 2 plus 2 for 8 damage.
8 damage. That is 2 more dead Doom players.
Fucking good job on
And
the
1
saves
taking
though.
on the 2. So there's still a Doom player over here. I think I actually spend my rage dice to try and hopefully keep 2 of them alive.
Makes
Or
sense.
just like have an extra one. So I'm going to spend all 5 of my rage dice.
Ooh.
Dropping my fury level to 0. 3 ups. We've got 3 3-ups, which is just enough to keep 1 dude still alive there.
On 1.
On 1.
Hell yeah, that means my liege can just go wandering in by himself.
Cool.
And then the big question, they do get strikes last on a 4.
Love that.
I've just realized that without my OSA factor, I'm not giving you strikes last on a 3-up. Forgot that Vok Morton actually has shooting too with his
Fuck
gaze.
off. Alright, cool. Love that. Let's do it.
He's gonna look at them real stern like.
There he is.
I never fucking shoot with Vok. He ran.
He did run.
He did run. He didn't need to run. I forgot he had shooting.
I have 2 Doom players. With strikes last, but I still have 2 Doom players.
Oh my god, that's quite funny. Well, that ends my shooting phase. Do you want to shoot me?
No. No. What am I going to shoot you with that does anything?
Chisels.
Does something, Harry. That was the key thing there. Does something.
Charge phase.
Come at me.
Coming at you with my Death Riders.
Yeah.
Bringing the death. That dice is completely out and only one of them's a 1. That's a 2. So that's
So
3
they're bringing
inches.
the death.
I think I'm going to have to re-roll that charge. I think I'm going to use my last CP to forward to victory because this is a big damage brick and I would like to get it into more things. Let's find out as the Death Riders re-roll. Forward to victory. That's a 5.
That's feather.
Slightly more victorious.
There's a little bit more victorious, but not as much as you wanted. Killing the Doom Wheel means nothing. Killing these guys also means nothing. Killing anything here means nothing to me.
I wanted to get into the bell.
The bell means nothing. Everything means nothing in this game. Nothing does anything. Oh, no.
All right, I am going to continue the way that I did. Okay,
All right,
Liege
let's do
Mortec going in. That is a 6. So I know that unfortunately I kind of screwed myself up with the movement. Forgot how short 12 inches was. And he won't actually be able to fire in the stuff into combat, which I really fucked that one up. That, I think, is all that's going to charge, because this Mortec Guard is going to redeploy to try and screen off the Triaxes in the later turn.
I think what I need to do now is countercharge.
Oh, yeah?
Surprisingly, I think I have to countercharge you. And funnily enough, I feel like the best option for countercharge is these 2 Storm Vermin that you didn't tag.
Sure.
Because if I get them off the point and you kill 1 ball, I'm underdog.
Okay.
And then I can do 5 mortals to every unit on an objective. Which is worth it for just 2 CP, I think.
Okay.
So, we're going to try and countercharge these 2 storm vermin just chilling back here. On fire!
On fire!
So they're going 7 inches. We don't want to tag anyone else except for this hero here. And so we're off that point. We've tagged both heroes. And that was 2 CP spent just so I guarantee that I am underdog.
Well, as for combat phase abilities, Xantos is going to use his RDP to pick a unit within 12 inches to give +1 charge damage to these Death Riders. So
like
he's the one who used that ability. So I love this idea of dealing mortals on an objective.
Yep.
So I'm going to activate first with the Liege Mortec, and I'm going to target these Storm Vermin, and I'm going to pile towards them, staying in combat with the Doomflayers.
Sweet.
Off that point.
Love that.
Yeah, I thought you might. Thanks for the 2 CP to save my butt.
Yep. Cool.
Yep.
Let's do it.
So that Liege Mortec is going to go stabby into the balls, and I am going to spend an RDB here for a +1 to wound on him. So he's 3s and 3s, 5
Yeah.
attacks. So 4 hit, 3 wound.
1 rend, so they're saving on 5s. Managed to save 1 of those.
2 damage apiece.
That is 1 dead dude.
1
and
dead
1
dude.
wound remaining.
Wait a minute, he piled backwards.
He did.
Oh my god, Jeremy, you let me pile the
what
fucking
have I
crawler
done?
in because you countercharged.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Why did you do this?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That means that I can use the Mortec crawler for clinical efficiency because
Into
he's into your ball.
Alright, my ball's dead. I'm not making you. You're not rolling that. Fuck that shit. That's dead. It's just fucking dead.
What do you mean? I only hit 2 and I got 1
Don't
exploding
start with
6.
me. It's fucking dead.
And 3 would have wounded.
Alright, my balls are dead.
Jeremy's Bane strikes true, kicking you right in the fucking nuts.
Every fucking time.
Yeeting your balls off the
Holy
table.
Shit. Holy fucking shit. I hate that fucking trebuchet so much.
I think we're probably getting close to 100 damage now from the crawler across these games.
From 6 activations of your fucking crawler. Yeah, yep, that's about right. So we'll go with the Doomwell. He's going into your horsies, so he's getting 6 attacks into the horses. Hitting on
it.
4s, wounding on 3s. 2 hit,
Yay!
wounding on 3s. 1 wounds.
Alright, how much rend?
No. 1 damage.
4s! Saves it. My Death Riders. I'm going to pick the Doom Wheel as the target of the pile-in. So that means that this guy over here can just get closer, but also spin himself around to get within 3 inches of my shield wall. Pile around, staying closer to Doom Wheel. God, this is a ridiculous pile-in. Now I'm trying to stay out of 3 of your vermin and also the bell. Oh, it's probably poor coherency, but I just want my shield wall.
Alright, you do it.
As for splitting attacks goes, fuck! We've got 3 that can hit the Doom Wheel, 2 into these Jezels, and 2 into those Jezels, and 3 doing nothing.
Who you going first?
Let's go furthest Jezels. And they are going to spend 2 RDP for Pitiless Assault, so I can have a +1 to wound. Into the furthest Jezels, I'm only getting 1 spear through.
And I can't save that, so it is 2 damage and sort of dead.
And so then into the second group of Jezels, I get to get 2 attacks through this time.
And I save one of them, so it's again another dead Jezel.
And the horses miss completely. Effective, look at my new hammer.
Love your hammer, that's great. Let's see how it goes against my Doom Wheel.
That's what happened when I spread the love. Finally into the Doom Wheel. I get a whole 4 stabbies into the Doom Wheel.
Yep, and I saved 2 of those, so it's just 4 damage taken.
2 saves from the horsies then at no rend.
I ran 4 ups on the Doom Wheel. No, I didn't save either of those.
Another 2 damage total.
It's taken 6. He's got 2 left.
Cool. So then what are you going with next?
So my Storm Vermin with the champion there getting 7 attacks into your Mortian. Managing to get 3 through.
And I fail all of them, and ward rolls, I also fail all of those. So he takes 3 damage. So fuck you, he's gonna punt them back. So using my final RDP here for Pitiless Assault, Morton manages to get a whole 2 stabbies in, bonking down with a staff.
And I can't save either of those. So
4
that's
damage!
just more damage than I have health. So that's all my Storm Vermin did over this side.
Alright.
I'm in danger. After all the Jezels have gone and attacked, I managed to get 2 through.
fucking horse and threatening my terrible coherency. End of the turn. It's rage time. I'm going to erupt all over your doom wheel.
Sounds fun.
Because I'm kind of concerned of it doing its movement shenanigans.
Which attacks are you getting 3 of?
I was thinking they're horsey hooves, actually.
That sounds like a plan.
a great
Chicka chickas, yeah, the chicka chickas are coming in.
That's it. So then you get the lovely as they go over the wood frame.
Yep. All right.
No, it's spears time.
All right.
Hitting on 3s, crits, 6s. Wait. Special crits.
Special crits.
That is 2 6s and a 5.
That is 2 6s and a 5. I love that. 2d3 worth of mortals to all of the dudes.
Do you want me to roll them and we do it as a splat, or do I go by the unit?
Which one would you prefer, Harry?
It's faster if I just roll how many mortals it is for everything.
Right.
As I erupt my fury all over you, right next to your obelisk, splattering it across all of these Jezzails and the doom wheel.
Cool.
That is 4 mortals. That is exactly the amount to kill everything.
Sweet. Killed everything. Killed every fucking thing. Holy fucking shit. Love that, don't we? We love that. Fuck off.
That's got to be the most fucked thing. Like, that's in...
Cool.
I was kind of concerned about how this went over here because of, I was kind of hoping to kill everything that I got into.
Well, you did. You did, Harry. You killed everything.
I erupted my fury. Oh my god. That feels like kicking you whilst you're down. That really feels like just... I kicked your balls off the tables and then I just continued to kick you in the nuts.
You just wait, because you get to continue to kick me in the nuts at the beginning of next turn.
Because I didn't take that objective.
You didn't take that objective, so
I could be
cool.
honest.
Love that.
Do you have any turn?
I did. My bell heals shit, but you killed the stuff that I wanted to heal. So I don't even get to do that.
This feels so mean.
Oh, no. But otherwise, no, I don't have any other end of turn stuff.
So, scoring.
Yes.
I hold the Golden Lions.
You do. You don't hold the Sunseekers.
Nope.
And you don't hold more.
No, I don't. So that's a measly, very sad, unfortunate 3 points on objectives. I do form a wall with the Liege Mortek and Rock Morton over there. So I get my battle tactic, but I find it quite difficult to get into Jeremy's quarter over here. So I only score one of my battle tactics.
Yes.
Putting me on 8 as the underdog.
That's the underdog. Love that. To my 12.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, let's go to priority. You fucking double me. I can roll the 4.
I also rolled a 4.
Right.
Oh my god.
It's going to be like, alright, well, let's go.
Yep.
But-
Walk out of here, turn 2.
Might as well. Cool.
Sweet. So I guess we will be going into your turn.
Going into round 2.
Yeah.
You got some stuff at the top of the round, so let's get you doing your RDP, I guess, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, so Xantos is going to generate some RDP for me, so having a cool 7, which is great. And we gain rage dice as well.
We do, and so I have 2 fury level.
I'm back to 6.
So I have 2 rage dice.
And I have 5 CP because I'm the underdog. I don't know if you could tell.
Yep, I feel it. I feel it. It's alright.
And then underdog, echoes of the Blight City. Unfortunately, Skaven's getting fucked up by their own city as I'm picking that objective that you're sitting on.
Yeah, you are. Alright, so we'll start with the bell, because the bell actually has a ward. It no longer gives out a ward, but it still gets one. So 5 ups, and he manages to save 1. So he took 4 wounds.
Woohoo!
We lose 4 storm vermin. So let's just take him off from over here, I guess.
How many wounds does the Claw Lord have?
Let's just double check.
As long as he has more than 5.
No, he does not. He has 5 health exactly.
No!
So my Claw Lord is dead. I've got 2 rage dice.
And a rally.
Yeah, I actually might have to do that for the Claw Lord, so I will try and prevent some of those damage coming through from the Claw.
You just need 2 threes.
No, that's 2 twos. So I have 0 Fury level, and no Claw Lord, and no anything. Let's do it. So let's go into the top of the turn stuff.
You can see why I'm saying that side of the table cursed.
Nothing wrong with this side of the table. This is just normal.
No!
This is just normal.
Jeremy, just because you're so used to having garbage dice rolls and nothing working does not mean that it's okay and that
That's
it needs
how
to
it
keep
normally
going. No, it's not normal.
It is normal. Anyway, going with the gnaw holes, I actually am not going to put one in because there's nowhere good to put one that's useful for me this turn. So I'm not going to do the gnaw hole down, but I am going to use a place of power.
Oh!
So my Warplight engineer is going to try and get a place of power happening. That's a 1. So he takes 3 mortals, obviously.
That is just consecutively the worst possible thing you can roll over and over again.
So I managed to not get any fury. What are you doing? Are you gonna?
I'm going to also Citizen Rage. That's a 4, so I do get... I'm at max rage dice.
7!
7 dice, 7
Maximum
rage.
fury.
And you have 0.
I have 0 fury. I'm feeling good about this game. Let's do it. So we'll go into some casting and hopefully I can get the bell out.
Hope.
Bell of Doom!
It's the miscast.
No, that's still a 9 again.
Oh!
I really want the bell, so I'm going to use my Master Clan connections. I rolled a 1 on a D3, so it is a 10 in total of my cast.
10's hard to beat. Voki's going to try. That is only a 6, so you finally get your
I finally have the Bell of Doom, and unfortunately it has to go 9 inches away from you. So
It's not much choice.
we're going this way. Somewhere in here. Outside of 9 of them, and outside of 9, yeah, we're very good there. Alright, so the bell is going there, and it's going to do something, hopefully.
Good dong.
Next cast, we are going to do Warp Gale on your
Death Riders.
horsey boys.
Horsey boards.
That is only a 6, so Warp Gale does go off at a 6.
Oh, Vok Morton's going to use his second unbind. That is only a 5.
Ooh, so they are now strike lasted.
Oh no!
It's not really going to do anything, but hey, I've lost everyone else that's useful. So we'll see how we go. The last thing I get to do is my Storm Fiends are on the table now, and they do have some transplanted brains.
Ooh.
And so I am going to give them a Warpstone Addict's Brain.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What does that do?
So they get +1 to hit rolls for all combat attacks, and they have a maximum control score of 1.
That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. Hopefully they get to do something this turn.
We'll find
Otherwise, I think we call it. So I am going to rally my Storm Vermin. We are getting 5 of them back, which is all the ones I lost. So we're back at full health.
Hey.
Coming back on this side, because we might as well take out those horses while they're there.
Hi there. So I'm actually a little scared of my Conga line coherency killing me. If I lose 1 horse here,
You lose way more than 1
I lose
horse.
way more than 1. So I'm going to rally the Death Riders, thanks to the fact of them being out of combat now. Okay. That is only 2 points. So unfortunately, they don't bring a horse back, but hopefully they get to weather the storm a little bit more.
And so we'll go into some movement stuff, and then we go from there. So we're going to start with my Storm Fiends. They're hopefully going to be able to make a charge in, so they're moving all the way over this way. They're 6 whole inches. And let's pray that they do something, otherwise it's game. Next thing, we are going to try and be sneaky, and so my potential ninja rats are going to move their 7 inches, and now they have moved their 7 inches. They're going to use their grappling hooks to grapple and land wholly within 3 inches of this terrain piece that they're next to, but now closer to the enemy. Now my fugitive, my Warplock engineer that is managed to almost kill himself already, is going to do something. He's going to have to move away, and I don't really want to use the gnaw hole yet because I still want to shoot things. So we're going to just move him his 6 inches this way. Yeah, I guess that's everything I can move, Harry. What are you doing?
I'm going to redeploy.
Yeah.
It's the squad of Mortek Guard over here to close the gap, so my Triaxes will be safe from any charges that happen over here. Unless they roll a 1, which they don't, which is 3 inches.
Cool.
So they're able to just seal this fucker up. Happy with that redeploy?
You should be.
I am, thanks.
It's okay. Alright, so we're going to go into some shooting. And the first thing we're going to shoot is my Warplight engineer. 2 shots into your horsey boys. And can he do a chain reaction of dead horses?
Right.
Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 1 hit.
Oh, good start.
Definitely not good enough. Wounding on 3s does wound at 2 rend.
Ooh, I'm saving on 6s. Fails.
D3 damage. Let's go! No, that's 1 damage.
It's okay, I got a 6 up ward, and I failed that. So he dealt that damage.
I wanted more from him.
I bet.
So the next thing we're going to go is my Storm Fiends. So the Warfire projectors managing to only get 11 attacks in total. With those 11 attacks, they wound you 5 times.
And I save 1 and then water damage, taking 3 total.
The Night Runners into your Liege Mortek.
Yeah, your favorite.
Whoop whoop. Let's get in. 21 attacks, 3 auto wounds, and 10 hits. Wounding, getting 8 through in total with my Ninja Stars!
No!
And slings.
They're seeing their potential. I probably should have warded here with some RDP. My liege still blocks almost all of those, taking 2 and then warding off 1 for 1 damage. Do you have any more shooting?
I do not have any more shooting.
You know what time it is.
That is everything I can to shoot with. Yes, go on.
So whilst the Triaxes might put more damage, I'm going to attempt for a strikes last with Jeremy's Bane firing off into the Storm Fiends with covering fire.
All that defend here just because you got 1 rend. That
That's
gives me
fair.
a chance to stop any of the damage that go through. We'll see what happens.
I hit on 5, so I might
it's
not
3
hit anything.
6s?
Well, look, it only can happen twice. 3 times is a bit much. There's 1 6 and 3 1s.
Okay.
That's still great. And wounding on 2s. Oh, but only 1 wound successfully.
1 wound and 1 rend, and that puts them back on 4 ups. Can I? Nope, that's the one.
D3 plus 2. They take 3 damage.
Sweet.
But I can hit you with some strikes last from the Mortek Crawler. That doesn't go off on a 3 because I don't have a Os effect with me today.
There you go.
So they don't get strikes last.
Let's go into some charges. So we're going to start with the important one because this is kind of one that needs to happen, even though it's not going to do as much as I wanted it to. The Storm Fiends are going to try charging, and they're getting a 9-inch charge.
Oh, I'm so glad I closed that gap.
Which is definitely enough to get most of them in to be able to fight you on the pilot, so that's good. Next charge! Let's try with my Night Runners.
Woo!
They're charging. I don't think they're going to get in, but they're charging. That's a 5. It's definitely not enough.
Oh.
And I don't care if they get in or not, so let's not worry about them.
No, let me shoot at them.
Bell is charging 8 inches, so it's getting
That's
to
right.
go all the way to here. Next ones we're charging with are the Storm Vermin. So they're going a whole 9 inches as well. So what we want to do is stop Harry from being able to get into my table quarter.
I can't tempt you to go this way.
You definitely can't tempt me to go that, because these guys are strike last.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
That is every one of my dudes that wants to charge. Are you countercharging anywhere, Harry?
Fortunately, I didn't even leave enough space to get my Mortek through. I think I won't.
For the first time ever I've taken Claw Horde, my Verminous Infantry on a charge get +1 to their end. So these fellas here have +1 to their end.
Hey!
That's I get to choose
Not
3
bad.
infantry that get +1 to end, and I only have 1.
Extra rend does a lot.
That's their combat ability. I don't actually have any other combat abilities because the bell doesn't do anything. That is all of my combat phase abilities because the bell doesn't do anything.
Hell yeah.
You got any?
Nope.
No. Alright, so we're going to go into some combats. And this over here doesn't matter yet because your strikes
last.
lasted. So we're going to go with my Storm Fiends.
Cool.
Let's see what we can do here. So let me pile some things in. So he just gets to pile as far as he can. The 2 Warpfire throwers into your guard units, and then the other 3, the 2 Doomflayer gauntlets, and the 1 Grinder Fist into your catapult, or trebuchet.
I'm going to use my shield wall, so anybody in combat Any of my units in combat range of my Mortek Guard will be reducing your Rend by 1. And I will also spend an IDP here for a 5-up ward on the Mortek Guard.
We've got the clubbing blows and they're going into the Mortek Guard first. So currently I get 6 attacks there, hitting on 3s because they're +1 to hit with their
Addict
brains. 4 of them hitting, wounding on 2s. That turns into 3 of them wounding at no rend, 2 damage.
Doesn't matter then. 4-ups, I fail all of them.
So that is 6 damage then.
Sweet. I've got 5-up wards though. I saved 1 of those, so they took 5 damage.
Okay, got 2 of them left.
Oh, they're still alive. That's nice.
2 Doomplayer Gauntlet, 10 attacks.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s now because they're +1 to hit. That is 1, 2 fails. Wounding on 2s. 1 of those fails, so we've got 7.
7.
At -2 rend.
Minus
D3 +1 damage.
Oh, that's going to be really good.
Could be.
I reduced that down to -1, but I'm still saving on 5s.
Cool.
Woo! Okay, there are 2 5s and 2 6s.
Fuck off.
So that's
Every fucking time.
3 fails.
So we've got, they do 12 damage.
I got 6-up wards. 12 6-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, wouldn't you believe it?
Yep. Love that.
So that's 8 damage.
Cool. That was great.
Fucking, remember these are also your dice.
Yep, sure.
Oh my
Alright.
god.
The Grinder Fist, so I can't kill your fucking Trebuchet. Getting 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. 2 of them hit, wounding on 2s. 1 of them wounds at -2 rend, 2 damage.
1 of them on a 5-up again. Fails. 2
Cool.
damage.
2 damage.
6-up wards. Fails both of those. So it's taken 10.
Cool.
It's okay. You can always just attack, rage attack, erupt fury at the end. Well,
I have 0 fury level, Harry, and 0 rage status.
so theoretically that would be nice.
It would be nice. Would be nice. Would be nice if I rolled average and you didn't roll above average every roll, but hey.
Yes.
Hey, it is what it is. With that, I guess you get to fight someone over here.
I do. So Mortek Guard into the Storm Fiends. 1 hit, doesn't wound. That's the end of that.
I guess we're going to go with the Bell next, because I think that doesn't do as much damage as the Storm Vermin, and there's a good chance that I'd piff off a couple of extra horses for free.
Yep.
Free horses! That's what we love.
I wanted to go with them so I could pile into a nice coherency, but that's not happening. So I'm going to save all my defensive stuff for the Storm Vermin instead.
Yeah, so the Crushing Bulk! Getting 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. 3 of them hit, 3 of them wound, at -1 rend. 3 damage now because it's charged +1 damage.
5-ups. Saved 1.
So that's 6 damage.
6 damage. That wards. Failed all of those.
Cool.
So dead and dead.
The Rat Ogre's tearing claws in the Warpstone staff, managing to only do another 3 damage to Harry.
And I don't ward any of those off. Lost a few horses there and I'm nowhere near my rally tech, but that's fine. As for activations, I guess it's the Crawler? Doing the fly kick
only
again?
thing that gets to fight next, I guess, so yeah.
Fly kicking through with more tech crawler into the Storm Fiends. 4s and 4s! That is 4 hitting, of course above average. Wounding on 3 4s. That is all wounding, of course above average.
Fuck off. How much rend?
No rend.
4
Oh my god.
Yep,
Am I killing a Storm Fiend?
You definitely killed the Storm Fiend because I failed 3 of the 4-ups.
The Monte Crawler kicks out, taking down a whole
every
Storm
fucking
Fiend.
time. Holy shit. Can't take you anywhere, Harry. You just always roll above average.
I'm a high roller.
Oh no.
I can't help it, Jeremy. I'm above average. Nah. Oh, but that ends my activations.
It does end your
It's all you
activation, so
now.
I guess we're going to go with the Storm Vermin into your horses. 61 attacks. Will not worry about all that attacking, so I'm just because I would rather keep the CP for other things like power through with some Storm Fiends.
I'm going to all out defense with my horses,
Cool.
and also pick up the 5-up ward for that RDP to hold the line.
So I managed out of the 61 attacks, get 25 wounding you, and -2 rend, 1 damage.
Oh, well, with all out defense and reducing, no, I'm not reducing your rend.
No, you gave yourself a ward.
I only saved 7 of those, taking 18 damage, and after 5 up wards, that becomes 13 damage. After that, since I need to keep more threat over here, I think I'm actually going to spend all of my rage dice to try and shrug as much damage off as I can, because these guys will be doing quite well with Xantos. So I'm grabbing 7 dice, reducing my rage down to 0. Use 3 up, shrugs of damage. So that's 7 3-ups.
Cool.
These big fat dice roll really well.
For one of us.
So that reduces the 13 damage down to 6.
Yep.
So I lose 2 horses.
You do.
Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Because we don't have the highest damage attacks running around, holding onto rage dice for actual attacks isn't very spectacular. But yeah, and is that everything that you are fighting with?
That's everything I have to fight with, so yes.
All right.
Yes, it is.
I guess it's finally up to my horsies. I can't pile Holly within neutral territory, unfortunately. I probably could have pulled Holly within neutral territory, but I forgot about that.
Fair enough.
And so I'm just going to start whittling on your Stormbowmen.
Cool. They're -1 to hit, -1 to wound.
They're -1 to hit, -1 to wound. Oh, because we got a
I
bell.
got a bell and a bell.
Cool.
So -1 to hit, -1 to wound.
Nice.
So something at least.
Yep.
Some dryads there.
-1 to hit, -1 to wound. Wow, this doesn't feel good. With that reduction, that puts me at 4s and 5s, and so I only get 2 attacks through.
And I managed to, on 5-up saves, roll 2 6s, so they didn't lose any storm vermin there.
Don't get ahead of yourself yet. We still got
Still got some
horses
chickers.
hitting on 6s.
Come on, chicker.
There is 1 6 there, and because of permanently empowered weapons gives them, it also applies to companion weapons in this case, they're exploding. Winning on 4s. No, anyway, continuing on.
With that, that is all of the combat phase stuff, I think, unless I want to power through somewhere. And I am considering doing it.
That's end of turn. But
Yeah, that's the end of turn, but that's still my stuff.
Yep.
First, so fuck you.
We sit into the combat phase, huh?
I will start end of turn stuff, and I'll start with the bell is going to heal some units. So it's choosing itself and the fucking Warplight engineer off in the corner there. So we'll start with Warplight engineer.
Yep.
Gets D3 health back. It is getting 1.
He can still kill himself with that place of power.
And the bell is getting D3 back, and it is getting 1. Cool. And that is all of those. And so now the choice is, do I power through here with the Storm Fiends just to hopefully kill the unit of Mortec Guard that are there? It doesn't get me anything else, but stops you rallying. No, you can't. Oh, you can rally them, can't you?
That's exactly what I want to do.
You can rally them
with my
because they're in
9.
combat. Yeah.
Thanks to the Banner of Old Osa, I
Yep.
can, with some shenanigans, rally in combat with that.
Yep.
And also, my Bone Shaper would be letting me rally with 10,
Yep.
9 dice.
Yep, I know.
No! I was honestly wanting to hold my rage dice out for that, but I decided on the horsies.
So I will power through with the Storm Fiends, spending 1 of my CPs. So I've got 1 left, and I'm power through against the Mortec Guard, doing D3 mortal damage to them. That is 3 mortal wounds! There is a chance that I actually do achieve something here.
Please! Oh my god, there's 1 6! Almost.
Almost didn't achieve anything there. Okay, so they're dead.
Damn it, I was so excited to rally them so hard. Okay.
So they're doing a little dance and rotating around. So I'm not getting out of combat with your Mortec Crawler. I just wanted to hopefully kill those guard, and that did do it. So that's something at least.
Let me shoot!
That is everything in my end of turn stuff.
Ooh.
You doing any end of turn stuff there, Harry?
I am not. I don't think I have anything, actually.
Okay, so we'll do some scoring.
Oh, yeah.
So currently, I hold the Sunseekers.
Ooh.
And I hold 1 here, but that's it. So I don't hold more, which means I only get 3 for primary. And I don't get my Siege of Ashes things because I don't have a unit that didn't move on an objective.
All right, so I guess we go into my turn.
I guess we go into your turn. So it is the 3-point turn for me, which puts me at 15!
Ooh, to my 8. So, places of power. Do you want to try kill yourself?
I do want to try and kill myself. So the Warlock Engineer is going to try and use the place of power, even though you get to do this first.
It's 4 5.
He succeeds.
Oh,
So I
wow,
have
look at him go.
2 fury levels. If I can count dice. 2 fury levels and 2 rage dice.
And then my Bone Shaper as well is going to use the Place of Power. He is gaining me 2 rage dice and 2 rage level.
We're at 4 instability.
Very unstable.
No, we're at 5 instability because it resets to 1, not 0.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Going into my hero phase, so my Bone Shaper is going to spend my final CP for Bone Shaper to drop that dead unit at half strength, wholly within 12, and outside of combat. And then Vok Morton is going to cast Drain Vitality on the Storm Fiends. That goes off on a 10. That reduces your hit roll by 1 and your save by 1.
So yeah, so we'll try and unbind that one. So we roll unbind. That is only an 8 on the dice, but I am going to try with my Master Clan connections.
Oh!
See if I can roll a 3 on my D3, then I stop it. No, that's only 1 on the D3.
Yes!
So
Those Storm Fiends are -1 to hit and have their save reduced by 1.
-1 +1, but there, that save reduction is brutal.
It is brutal because my Triaxes are all here to shoot the shit out of him. I'm going to cast Empowered Nadrite Weapons on the Spears with the Bone Shaper that goes off on an 8.
I can't unbind that. He's out of range.
Sweet. So they have empowered crits. And then Vok Morton is going to use a second cast to try to turn those into crits on 5s. That is a 12.
Well, I can't unbind that.
So they have crits on 5s. Going into my movement phase then.
Cool.
My liege Mortek is going to come stomping up over to these ratty boys to hopefully be supported by the Triaxes. So then my Bone Shaper is going to move out of the way as I start to perform a bunch of combat maneuvers here with the blob of Mortek hanging out, trying to kind of rotate around each other. My Mortek Guard with Spears are going to move their 4 inches, kind of wheeling a bit so that way we can make some space for the Triaxes to come through when it's their turn. Because these guys now critting on 5s at the moment, and so I'm thinking, you know what? I might send them into the Storm Fiends, which means then the Triaxes are going to march for that extra 3 inches and they can still shoot. Moving a total of 7, being able to come in range to Storm Vermin over here to see if I can fight on 2 fronts to really sort things out. Then over on the other side with my horses, we're going to spend an RDP so that way I can retreat and still charge my horses, but they do take 2 mortals, killing a horse, unfortunately, in the process. While Santos is going to back them up and start stomping forward here so he can also charge. And then the Mortek Guard are also coming along so we can send some more stuff over to fight and have some fun. Finally, the Reapers, they are also going to march with my last RDP to scurry over here a cool 9 inches because they're fast bones and hopefully charge into these Storm Fiends. And with all this stuff over here, even though my shooting is down a bit, I might start killing a bunch of stuff off. That ends my movement though. So we'll go into shooting. We'll start things off with Vok Morton. He's going to gaze at your Storm Fiends.
Okay. Why is he gazing at my Storm
That's a
Fiends?
1, don't worry about it, he can't see them. But the Triaxes, if I shoot over here, I'm -1 to hit and wound, right?
Yes.
Yes, so I moved them up so I could shoot, but I forgot all about that. So honestly, it might just be best to try and confirm kill the Storm Fiends back here.
Probably a better idea.
Yep. So instead they're going to come up here and then shoot backwards.
I am all out defensing those Storm Fiends because I still want some kind of reasonable save, so they're saving on 5!
So those Triaxes firing off back at the Storm Fiends behind them, getting a whole 15 arrows in, lighting them on fire, and their save was reduced by 1 thanks to Drain Vitality.
So not a single 5.
What?
Spending my last CP meant nothing, but there was 5 6s.
Oh no!
So they took 10 wounds, which kills one of them, and does put one of them on 4.
So that ends my shooting because my caller is in combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got no CP to shoot you, so I guess we're going to charges!
Charges! This is someone else. Cool. So we'll start off with the weird one.
Wait, that's old mates.
What? Oh, he had a wound.
Yeah.
Whoop. There we go. So the...
I put a lot of effort to put that wound on him.
Oh, well, a wound well done. Well spent.
Sure. It was a whole turn to get that wound on him.
I don't even remember it.
Those are Jezzles.
Those are the Jezzles.
They did-
That's
they
right.
did
You had
4
Jezzles. And then the Jezzles got splattered.
And then the Jezzles got splattered under hooves.
Speaking of, my Death Riders are going to go charging in.
Cool.
That is a cool 7.
Okay, I get some.
That does get them. 7
Get
inches.
some where you want them to.
Threading the needle.
Just threading that needle.
It's time for a battle tactic, Jeremy.
If they're still alive.
If they're still alive, indeed.
Which I fear for you.
They're trying.
I don't have the +1 damage of the bell.
Exactly. And Xantos is here backing them up.
Oh, yes.
Woo! through. That is a cool 5 inches. Oh, please be enough. So measuring 5 inches. We've got the 3. We've got the 2. Oh yeah, he's definitely getting in combat range of your bell because he'll be doing his once per game. Everybody in combat with him has strikes last. Oh, and the Mortek Guard, a cool 7 inches.
They're coming.
Whee! Hello. Coming in, saying hi. And the charges continue whilst the Bone Shaper's 5 Mortek Guard that came back, charging in. That is a cool 7 inches. So they're just gonna, whoops, fall over and go, whee!
Oh, they're coming all the way in.
All the way in.
They're getting right in my tight spaces.
That's it, squeezing through those ratty gaps as their brethren with the
It's a little
spears.
moist and hairy in there.
Oh yes, it is. But guess what? We don't have any moistness or hair, so we're going to deal with that very quickly.
A hard bone.
The hard bone. I mean,
the moist hairy gap.
that's exactly where my brain went.
Oh no, Harry.
What do you mean you said it? And I'm going to go lop them down, spear them forward with the other Mortek Guard.
Oh,
Yes, 6 inches.
coming.
That's it. And then the Reapers back here are also charging.
Oh, yeah, everyone's coming.
Everyone's going 7 inches. Well, everyone's not going 7 inches, but these guys are going 7 inches, which will
enough to get
just
him in.
get them in. That ends all my charges.
Sweet.
Combat phase abilities.
Yes.
Xandos is going to Unstoppable Charge, triggering to hit both the Bell and also the Stormvermin there, both for strikes last. He's going to Still Their Breath, giving these horses +1 charge damage.
Cool.
And that ends me for combat phase abilities.
I do not have any.
All right. So you're all strikes last over here.
Yep.
So we start over here. I'm out of CP. I'm out of RDP. It's just rage dice. So I think I'm just going to start with the brick. The brick that's critting on 5s, that would make sense. And they're just it's gonna be a smush pile in. And so those spears with super empowered spears, critting on 5s for exploding, delivers 23 attacks right through, though they don't have any rend.
5 up saves. So I took 16 wounds.
Holy
in
shit.
total, which is 3 dead dudes.
Oh my god!
Let's do the one dude left with my Storm Fiends. He's might as well go into your Reapers at the back there. 5 attacks, hitting on 4s because you -1/+1. 2 of them hit, wounding on 2s. That is 2 of them wound at 2 rend D3 damage.
Can't save those.
Can't save those, so it is only 3 points of damage.
So then those Reapers are going to pile in and go next. And those Reapers, 12 attacks, 3s and 4s. That is 2 at 1 rend.
2 at 1 rend puts him on 6 ups currently, and I don't save either of those.
2 damage total.
2 damage total, so he's alive on 2 wounds.
Okay. So the Mortek Crawler gets 1 attack through.
And I do not shave. I'm still on 5 ups.
Nice. And so then the other Mortek Guard that the Bone Shaper brought back get 3 attacks through into that Storm Fiend.
Do not shave a single one of those, so it's definitely a dead Storm Fiend.
My Horsies are going to pile in. Come around. They're going to put everything into the Storm Vermin. The Death Riders then, at -1 to hit and -1 to wound, do land a single spear.
And I do not save that, so it's 2 dead Storm Vermin.
Yay.
He skewered 2 of them as he charged through.
Then they try to follow up with the hooves, but nothing happens there. And so then the Mortek Guard over here into the Storm Vermin, getting 2 attacks through.
I save both of those.
Xandos, 5 attacks, 4s and 4s.
Cool, into the Storm Vermin.
Storm Vermin,
-1 to hit, -1 to wound!
no 6 explodes. Yeah, that puts them on 4s and 4s.
Cool.
Nope, he misses everything on his big damage spear. Whoop whoop. That's okay, he has a steed.
-1 to hit,
-1 to wound. It sucks.
-1 to hit. You're not fucking my shit up.
No, I'm not. I've got so much stuff over here and you're like, nah, you're good. 6s again with the horses, but his steed gets 1 attack through.
Gets 1 through at 0 rend, I'm assuming, so it is a 4 up.
Never
managed
mind.
to save it.
Cool, that was effective.
Love that. So now I get to finally fight you back with the
Yep.
stuff over here. So I'll start with the Spicy Bell.
The Spice
Getting
Bell.
6 attacks into your horsey boy.
My horsey boys.
Because we want to kill the horsey boys first. We want to make sure they're dead. With my Spicy Bell, after all that, I managed to only get 6 damage through.
And I still ward off 1 of those damage holding fast.
Cool, so it means I do have to fight you with my Storm Vermin more than I wanted to. So let's do some parleying stuff. So my Storm Vermin, I'm getting 13 of them, lucky 13, into your horses.
Sounds good.
Just to make sure that they're dead. Hopefully that does it. And 5 of them with the champion into your Kratos, whatever his name is.
Xandos.
There you go.
I've been holding out for my shield wall, and I'm going to pop it here. Though unfortunately, my horses are not in range, so it's just Xantos and the Mortek if you were to go for them.
Cool. I'm not going to the Mortek, but I am anti-charge 1 rend, plus 1 rend. So I'm 2 rend on all these attacks because all these guys charge.
Pretty good.
Out of 39 attacks, because I don't have the champion here, I managed to wound you with 14.
I have no IDP for anything defensive.
That's good.
They take 10 damage. I don't have enough rage dice to save off the 5 they have left. So they are dead.
We're going to go the 5 guys into your Lord Xantos.
Yeah, close enough.
Yep, with the champion. So getting out of 16 attacks, I managed to get 8 of them wounding. Rend 2, 1 damage.
Woo, 8. Rend 2, I reduced that down to 1, so he's saving on 4s. They took 4 damage, only saves 1 of those, so he's taken another 3 damage.
Sweet.
In the turn abilities. I don't think there's any point using rage dice here.
End of turn stuff for me. The bell is healing. Couple of things. So it is healing the Warplight engineer for D3. That is 1 again. We'll get there. And the bell itself for 3. So it is at full health. And then the bell is going to erupt with fury into Kratos.
All right.
Xantos.
I'm going to, because this is an attack action, I'm going to use shield wall then to reduce this rend by 1.
Yeah.
Since it's a new phase.
Using the 2 rage dice for the first time in actually, the Screaming Bell is going to try and do something. It is hitting you with 1 of them, but there's no exploding. Woohoo! And it does wound. Lucky I did do the crushing bolt because that wouldn't have wounded with the warpstone stuff.
Oh god.
So it does get 1 wound through at 1 rend, 2 damage.
The shield wall reduces that to 1, and so I save it.
Sweet. So it did nothing.
Woohoo!
Love that. That means we go into scoring.
Cool. So I hold a golden lion for 3. I hold this golden knot
Sunseeker.
Sunseeker for 3. And I do hold more because I hold this objective here. So that's 10 points on objectives, popping you up to 18. Then as for battle tactics, I'm still looking for your fugitive rather than killing him. So I haven't moved that battle tactic at all. And nothing hasn't moved on an objective right now. So that's just my 10-point turn, leaving me at 18.
Puts me at underdog.
Priority.
Going into priority, let's do it. Woo! That's a 4.
That is also a 4.
Well, I guess we're going to keep it how it is because fuck giving you a double turn.
Fuck you.
Okay, you. And let's go into putting a Norhole down. And I realized I should have probably done this earlier because it makes actually reasonable amount of sense to have it down here because this is the actual objective that we need to hold. And I should have done this last turn. But hey,
here we are.
Make mistakes, don't we? We all make mistakes.
Then I'm going to generate some RDP with good old Xantos, who's still kicking around. So that's a nice 7 for the battle round.
Just because Harry murdered my Claw Lord by using this frickin' ability of Echoes of Blight City, I am also going to try and do the same thing. So we're going to choose the Sunseeker, which, if no one can tell, has a little Liege Mortek there, hiding behind the...
I put him in such a bad spot.
Yep, and so he is going to take 5 mortal wounds just automatically, and we are now at level 1 of instability.
I do have 6 up wards though.
We do.
I saved 2 of those, and I won't spend any rage dice on tracking it off, so he's taken 3.
There's all the start of the round stuff.
Start a turn.
So start a turn, I will, with my Warplock engineer, do some place of powering, and that is a 2. So I do generate 2 more fury levels. That puts me at 4 fury and 4 rage dice.
And then Xantos, I can use the place of power you just used, and so he's going to generate some rage dice.
Come on.
Never mind, it's 1. So that's 2 mortals.
Cool. Love that.
No, I don't, and he fails them both, so he's not looking good. So he's got 2 health remaining.
Hero phase stuff. I am going to start with some spell casting from my bell. My Spasha Bell. Gonna cast Wither on your Kratos, Xantos, Zotan. Does go off on a 7. So we're going to use Master Clan and get +3, so it goes off on a 10 in total.
I have all the unbinds in the world, so I might as well try and bind. That's a 9. That was close.
Glad I did that. All right. So he takes D3. 2 mortals. It can kill him if you don't roll 6s.
Got 6 up wards though. And fails both of those. So we're going to spend 2 rage dice. He still saves just 1 of those off. So he's not looking too good. He's alive on 1 still. Hanging in
But
there.
he's still alive. All right, cool. Love that.
Great. I don't.
No, I don't either. I wanted him dead. Harry.
I want him dead. Want him not even close to dead.
All right. Anyway, I guess we'll go with the Vermintide next, so I'll cast that. It is going off on an 8.
Cool. My second unbind. Woohoo. That is an 11.
All right, well, it's not going, so it doesn't matter. Don't even have to look it
today.
up. So with that, that's everything I can do in my hero phase.
Is it now?
Is there anything you want to do, or should we just keep going?
I am keen to rally.
Oh.
I'm going to get a little weird. I'm going to rally the Mortek Guard over here next to the Bone Shaper, but I'm going to use the Banner of Old Ossa to instead spend those 9 rally points over on the Liege Mortek over there.
Okay.
Because I have to target a non-hero to get the extra dice, but the banner lets me spend those rally points on any other unit within 12 inches. So that way it lets you rally in combat, and in this case it lets me use the 9 dice generated from these guys and instead spend the dice over here.
Love that.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's a long, long way for them to get around to saying you can rally in combat. So that's only healing 2. 2 out of 9. Yep. So after all of that backflipping through fucking hoops to go
To get 9 dice, rally dice.
from an artifactor hero rallying elsewhere, throwing it onto the different hero.
Oh, there you go.
But that glorious rally brings us to your movement phase.
It does bring me to my movement phase, and I have so much stuff that I can move, obviously. First one, I am not moving the Warplock Jezel. Or the Warplock Engineer, sorry. He is just chilling there, so he can do his normal Warp Lightning ability to get 3 damage on his shots rather than
D3.
D3,
Well,
which might be useful. Hopefully we can do something there. So he's not moving. My Night Runners are moving their 7 inches just to tag onto that point and to be outside of 3 for a good tasty charge.
Ooh. Well,
That's
then,
everything I can do.
I'll face them down on that point, because if my liege can stick around there, then that sets me up for potentially getting my battle tactic if he lives.
Yeah, I think he'll be fine.
Oh, we'll see. I hope so, because that would be so fucking good.
You redeploying anything?
I don't really care about screwing up your charge. There's nothing I can really do that's interesting redeploy-wise, so no.
I guess we go into shooting. Pew, pew. So I am going to start with my Warplock Engineer, because that is one of the 2 things that can shoot that's still on the board. So Warplock Engineer is going to do normal warp energy, if I remember correctly. It's not warp power. Oh, it could be warp power, actually.
Unlimited power.
No, it is more warp energy, so I was right.
Oh.
That's the 6, so it does go off. So for the rest of the turn, his damage is 3 instead of D3.
Oh no. Xantos, you've had an interesting game.
And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to choose Xantos to turn off the guarded hero against, so I can actually shoot him.
Cool. Let's go spyglass out
He's
again.
got his spyglass. And I'm pretty sure he can just see you with the rifle barrel this time.
Yep.
So
It's loving those rocks.
yeah, he's just laughing hard at it. So he's getting his 2 shots, hitting on 3s. One of them hits, obviously, and wounding on 3s does wound at -2 rend.
Oh!
And a straight 3 damage if it goes through.
So obviously I'd be spending my my shield wall for the shooting phase.
Yep.
So reducing that by 1.
All right.
So I'm on 4 ups. That's a 6.
All
So
right,
he's
so
fine.
it's still fine.
He's alive.
That's okay. I wasn't really counting on that at all. We're gonna go Night Runners. 4 into him, 4 into him.
Oh, all right. Spread the love.
Spread the love. I gotta. So neither of these are gonna kill either of them. So
I will spend an RDP for the 5-up ward here for Vok Morton.
Okay.
Because he only has 2 health remaining. Yeah.
So slings and ninja stars. First one, 8 attacks into Old Mate. So hitting on 5s instead of 4s, which actually didn't do that much for you because I only got 1 4.
Hey, that's the one thing.
But I got 3 crit autos.
Oh.
And 2 5s.
Oh God. Fuck.
It was like, all right, wounding on 4s. No, they're double 1s. So it's just the 3 crit autos.
Rend?
Rend is non-existent when you've got ninja stars.
5s. I saved 2 of those.
Cool. It's just 1
6s.
damage.
That's a 6. attacks.
Cool. Did so much.
Shrugged it
Wonders.
all off.
Oh, and then the other 8 attacks into your Vox Morton. Morton. So that is again 3.
Ooh, 5s, I believe. Fails 2, but he has a 5-up ward. That's a 4 and a 3. So that is a 10 fucking Vox.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's more than I expected from them.
Same.
Holy shit.
I agree.
What's going on? What just happened?
I'm down from 2 casts to 1 right now.
That is definitely not what I expected, but that is all of my shooting.
Cool. My shooting.
Yeah.
Jeremy's Bane is free.
Yep.
So I will covering fire with Jeremy's Bane and into
Has to be the Ninja Rats.
the Ninja Rats. 1 at 1 rend.
I don't get a save here.
That is 4 damage.
4 damage. Alright, let's see if I can get some 6s. No.
Cool.
So we've just lost 4 Ninja Rats, or potential Ninja Rats. They never made it to be Ninja.
And strikes last on a 4-up. That's a 2.
So let's go into charge phases, because that's everything there. And I've got nothing here can charge, so it is only my Ninja Rats get to charge again. So they're going to charge 7. And
Nice.
that is all they're doing. Combat phase abilities.
Ooh. I don't have any.
I am fighting with these guys first.
Makes sense. So I'm going to all-out defense here for my Liege Mortac and spend an RDP for that 5-up ward.
They're poison blades, getting 13 attacks, because there's 6 of them left in the champion. Hitting on 4s, winning on 5s. No rend, 1 damage.
Cool.
So 1 crit mortal and 1 wound.
Great. So no rend.
No rend.
I save on 2s. Save that.
Of course you did.
And a 5-up ward. Save that as well.
Cool, of course you did.
Great. Blew my all-out defense over here.
Yep, yeah you did. And now, on a 3-up,
Oh, they fucking leave.
they fucking leave.
Oh.
They get out of fucking dodge.
Please stay.
Oh, no,
Please stay.
I really want this 3-up.
This gets me a battle tactic if they stick around.
That is a 1.
Yes! Now I can just charge a unit in and smack them off the point. Whereas now, it's the last ride of the Xantos. I guess we're stabbing to some Storm Vermin, who
Storm
are not
Vermin.
-1 to hit.
They are not -1 hit, they're only -1 to wound.
So Xantos swinging down with his spear into the Storm Vermin, managed to get a whole 1 attack through with his spear.
And I saved that on a 6.
Well, it's okay because I have Horsey's hooves, which miss everything. Cool, he's doing well.
Everyone's doing well. I am so disappointed that these guys didn't move after that. But we're going to go with the bell again because might as well. And so the bell is going to fight into Zorg there and 6 attacks. Hitting on 4s. That is 1 hit.
Nice. Okay, it's got a chance.
3 2, 4 2s and a 1.
Dude.
Winning on 2s. Does wound.
Hey,
-1.
That's difficult to do.
2 damage.
4-ups. That's a 2.
So it is 2 damage there.
But we have 6-up wards.
You do.
Woo! Failed both of those. Dead
Cool.
Xandos.
So he only needed that one anyway.
There we go.
All right.
And so then my Mortac guard swinging in against the Storm Vermin. -1 to wounds, so 3s and 5s, but we still get a whole 6 attacks through and no rend.
No rend. 4-up saves. That is only one of those is a 4-up. Piling these Storm Vermin in because they're the last things I have that can attack. I've got 13 of them left and a Champion in there.
Champion?
So they're all going into your Mortec guard.
No!
So my Storm Vermin getting a whole 40 attacks into your Mortec guard, and I am all out attacking here, so that is 24 wounds.
Oh, it's okay because I did involate the legions and also use their shield wall, so I have some durability, but let's see what happens. So I save 7 of those, taking 17 damage, but then, woohoo, 5s on the wards. Whoa!
Cool, love that.
Alrighty. So 5 moves and 5-up ward, there's 5 there. That's another 4 saves there. And another 2. So that is 11 that I just warded off.
Love that.
So they take 6 damage. Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh man, you need to start rolling like this.
Sure. Or you just need to start rolling average and then we'll be fine.
You just got to believe in the heart of the dice. So last but not least, the Liege Mortec, right?
Does, and this is... How much rend does he have on his attacks?
1 to damage.
Okay, so I definitely am all out defensing this.
Oh!
Because I need them alive.
You need them alive. I don't know why you
need them alive.
I'm keen to find out why. I need them to be alive as well because I need to charge this point to resupply
I know you need them to be alive, but I also need them to be alive.
So I guess no matter what happens, it's a win-win for us.
No, well, because if they're dead, you don't get your battle tactic.
And then it's a lose-lose.
Yep. Roll badly, Harry, and then we'll be okay.
Do you want to roll these for me?
No.
Well, we're fucked then. Threes! Alright, so 4 out of the 5 hit.
Cool.
Wounding on 4s, they all missed.
Oh, well, there you go. That works fine. That works perfectly.
I have no idea why you want them to be alive.
No, this combat, actually nothing happened over here.
We just missed everything.
I missed, you missed, we all missed for ice cream.
Yeah, even the one mortal still got warded off.
So end of turn abilities.
Yes.
Yes. Bell.
Bell. That is a bell.
Going to heal my Warplight engineer. And then he does get to them because he's only got 1 health left, so it doesn't matter what I roll.
He's back.
He's full. Oh, cool. That's something. And then the next thing that I'm doing, I am spending a CP.
Ooh.
And I am bringing 3 friendly Storm Fiends.
Hell yeah.
Outside of 3 inches of you,
Cool.
wholly within 6. I think I'm going to go Warp Fire Thrower over a Grinder Fist. So they're going there. And what that does
What does that do?
means I resupply at that point.
What?
Yep. Because these guys didn't use a move ability and these guys used a charge.
So the setting up is not a move ability.
No, because it's a normal ability that is not anything.
A move.
So they just came in, not using a move ability this turn. They're contesting that point, and these guys used a charge ability, and they're contesting that point too.
That's so stupid.
That's so Skaven.
So the Storm Fiends got resupplied in that case.
They came to resupply the point. We're here.
No, they didn't come to resupply. They're the ones who didn't use the move ability. It's the fucking ninja. The potential came flying in to resupply the point, even though they weren't there.
Yep.
They were just in the hole, just waiting for him to come in.
I thought that was so fucking hilarious that could actually work.
Yeah.
Because I checked all the things. It's like, there is no limitation on the not using a move ability. It's not, oh, they weren't set up this turn or they weren't anything else. Nope. They just can't use the move ability and
that's it.
Endless Swarm is not a move ability.
That's so funny.
It's so ridiculous. But it's so Skaven. That's why I loved that.
We'll score you off.
We will score off. So, I hold the Sunseekers. I don't hold the Golden Lions, and I don't hold more. So I only hold 3, get 3 on primary.
Nice.
Which is something, and then I get 5 points for the battle tactic, which I managed to eke out here, and it is Outpost Resupply.
Yes.
It's getting that 5 points there, so that gives me a whole turn of 8, which puts me on 23.
Sneaking out some points back there.
Sneaking out some points.
Well, we'll see if I can deal with that, because I'm kind of scared now. That I thought I dealt with the Storm Fiends, and now there's another 3.
Places of power. Are you able to?
No. Xantos is dead, and my Bone Shaper is too far away.
My Warplock engineer to do some places of powering, and he is empowering it for roll the 2, so he does.
Still alive!
He's still alive, and I am now up to 6 rage!
Damn, that's a lot of rage.
Despite all the rage, I am still just a rat in a cage.
Okay, so going into my hero phase, I kind of don't want anything to happen to this crawler right now, so he's going to be the target of my rally from the Bone Shaper.
That's fair.
With my last CP. I need to, now having lost pretty much my entire hammers over here, I'm relying fully on my shooting. So my crawler heals 9 dice, thanks to the Bone Shaper. 4 ups to heals. That is 4. Still not nicely over average, but he's coming back up. And that was the last of my CP. This might be a bit familiar to you, but I'm going to drain vitality on the Storm Fiends.
Yep.
That
Who's
is an 8.
it? I don't think I can.
The Bone Shaper.
Oh, I can unbind that. Yes.
Oh.
Just.
Okay.
All right, so trying to unbind that. Oh, I'm going to definitely use Master Clan here. Oh, I don't need to because that's a 10.
Damn, that would have really helped.
That would have really ruined my Storm Fiends again.
That ends my hero phase.
Ends your hero phase. I don't need to cast any spells. Like, there's nothing useful that I can cast here, so I'm not going to worry about that. But we will do some potential mortals against your Triaxes, because I finally remembered to actually use this Warp Lightning Vortex that happens every hero phase.
Works for me.
On a 4-up, it does something.
Ooh.
That is a 5, so it does D3 mortal damage because I have to roll the dice twice.
Nice.
And that's just 1 damage.
1 damage, well, I do have a 6-up ward. Oh, that was almost a 6. Cool, so you managed to kill a Triaxie. That means we go into my movement phase. So my Triaxies are going to move their 4 inches towards the Storm Fiends, so that way they can get in range of them and shoot them. Then my Bone Shaper is going to float out of the way of the Legion that is about to come up through the middle because I need to resupply this point. Speaking of the reinforced brick of Mortek with spears, they're going to move their 4 inches to kind of threaten the charge and also threaten the middle objective. So that way, if I do a lot of damage in shooting here, I don't have to overcommit to a point that is far away from the center. Speaking of though, a smaller unit of Mortek Guard, the 5-banger that's over here is going to move up to also threaten the charge because I don't have any CP for a re-roll either, so the more things that are charging, the better. And so of course, then the Reapers are going to move their whole 6 inches to also do the same and back up through here. My Mortek Crawler is going to scooch into the gap into the middle to get nice and close, hopefully within the 12 inches of my Liege Mortek, who's stuck in this combat and I can't move him. But it does seem that I've kind of parked myself out a bit of getting back within that wholly within 12. Really regretting sending that Liege on his own little wander by himself to go deal with some stuff. 12 inches is very important to keep track of. But that will end my movement. Kind of regretting not using Relentless March anywhere. Probably should have done a bit more, but I didn't. And so here I am, kind of gummed up deep in my territory.
Don't worry, I'm regretting not using 3 claw steps ahead.
Yes, I think if you had remembered that, I would have Relentless, I would have marched and it would have been similar-ish situation.
Right. With that, I'm not redeploying anything because I can't redeploy anything useful. Because both charge lengths there are the same and you get to shoot me no matter what I do. So
then I'm going to shoot you no matter what you do. We'll start off with the Mortek Crawler. Bane of Jeremy is going into the Storm Fiends.
Obviously.
Because the Triaxes can actually shoot some of them into the
Storm Vermin.
Yeah, if this does quite well. We hit on 4s, 6s explode. There is of course 1 6. Oh no, sorry, 2 6, and a 4 and a 5. 4 hit, which becomes 6 hit. 2s.
Yep.
So you only have 4 saves to make.
I only have 4 saves to make. I'm going to have 1 rend.
1 rend.
5 ups. So I saved 1.
Alrighty, well that is going to be 6 plus 4, so that is 10 damage from the Mortek Crawler.
That's a dead Storm Fiend and 4 wounds.
Nice! So the Triaxes, all of them in range, firing off into the Storm Fiends, managing to get 14 red-hot arrows through, burning their souls.
Rend 1.
Rend 1.
Rend 1. 5 up saves. These are some dead Storm Fiends. Funnily enough, it's not some dead Storm Fiends.
Oh yeah?
I managed to save all but 6 of them. So there's 1 Storm Fiend left on 2.
I guess you're not going to be shooting me.
I don't have any shooting that can be shot and
Shooting and shoot.
So no.
So in that case, we're going to start with the longest of bombs, the Mortek Reapers. That is a 7. I don't believe that's going to make it in for them. So they fail that. But that's okay because we've got the small squad of Mortek Guard. That's okay because that's a 5. I will charge the brick of reinforced Mortek. See what I feel like using them for, a 6.
So we will countercharge with the Storm Fiend that's got 2 wounds left. Nope, it's gone 4 inches, so it doesn't get in.
What?
I don't want to go into them.
Oh, why not?
Oh, I probably could get into... Actually, yeah, I'll go into them and then I can still tag on that because the only one I need to kill is this guy.
Yes. Thank you for that. Because that means that I can make my pile-in way easier, so that way when he activates first, I can pile closer to the Mortek Crawler and pull it into the combat. Liege Mortek piling in against this Storm Fiend is going to rotate around, ending closer, and ending wholly within 12 now of my Mortek Crawler, so the Mortek Crawler can shoot. Then the Liege Mortek, stabbing into that 1 remaining Storm Fiend, manages to get 2 attacks through at Rend 1.
Before he completely dies, I will spend 3 of my rage dice. Only saved 1 of them.
He's alive on 1
He's alive on 1. Holy shit, I have 3 range dice, 1 3 up. That puts me at 3 fury level.
Well, in that case, clinical efficiency then brings in the Mortek Crawler, who's going to go 2 into the Storm Fiend and 2 into Night Runners. Plus 1 to attack because of clinical efficiency.
Cool.
So this is the Storm Fiend hitting on 3s. There is a 6 and a 5.
Cool.
Winning on 2s. That is 3 2s. You don't want to roll the saves.
Why am I rolling 3 saves where one of them kills him?
Damage it is.
Ah, fuck you.
Aww. And then 2 attacks into the Night Runners. That's a 6 and a 5 again. So it's 3 attacks. Hey, there is a 1. Don't look at me like that. Just because of my Mortec Crawler keeps landing 4 or 5 attacks when it only has 4 attacks to start with. You've got 2 saves to make on the Night Runners.
Cool. They don't get a save.
Oh, okay. Well, they take 5 and 5 damage. So they take 10 damage.
Cool. Love that so much. 6 up wards. They managed to save 2 of those, but that's the rest of the fucking Night Runners dead, isn't it? Obviously.
Jeremy's Bane strikes again.
Okay, cool. That is that.
So Jeremy's Bane's done.
Yes, Jeremy's Bane is done. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to fight with the Storm Vermin.
Yep.
Because that's all I really have left.
And I'm going to Shield Wall here and also Involate the Legions.
With the Storm Vermin going into your Mortec Guard, I managed to get 18 wounding.
And so my Shield Wall of Mortec Guard fails 6 of those, so that's 6 damage. But I ward off half of that, taking 3 damage. So there's 1 Mortec Guard alive in combat with you. End of turn abilities. That's me. Do you have any rage dice you'd like to spend? Feel pretty enraged right now.
I am pretty enraged. I guess that is kind of all I can do. So 1 of those Storm Vermin is going to attack you with 3 of its attacks, hitting on 3s. None of them explode, but they all hit, but they do not wound.
So he's still alive?
He's still alive.
Oh my god. Do you have no more healing to do?
No, there's nothing to heal.
Alrighty, well that means into scoring,
Yes.
I hold the Golden Lions for 3.
You do.
I hold the Sun for another 3.
Yes.
I do hold more, so that's 10 points. And then my Liege Mortec did not use a move ability, and a unit charged onto that point and I control it, so I do resupply. 15-point turn, bringing me to 33. So 10 points ahead into priority.
Into priority turn 4.
Woo!
It's a 5.
That's a 2, so I guess we follow suit.
We start off with the top of turn stuff. Woohoo! So I'm still underdog.
Oh, shit. I have 3 units on that point. Or 2 units on this one.
RDP stuff first, and I can't put an all down because I don't have an all to put down.
As for RDP, my Bone Shaper is going to scoop up the brains of Xantos across the field using his manufactured mind to generate RDP equal to Xantos, a slain model. So I still get 7, which is why I love to bring this.
That's fair.
Because the
very
RDP is huge. Just being able to throw 5-up wards everywhere, amazing. And
Yep.
so being able to maintain that, really good.
Echoes of the Blight City. So
no.
we will do 4 mortal damage because we are at an instability level of 4.
God.
And we're going to do it to the Sunseeker objective, so it is all your units there.
So we got 6-up wards across the board. So on the small guard unit, they saved 1 of those, so they take 3. Then the large guard unit, they failed all of those, so that's the 4 that I'll just also take off the objective. And then my poor Liege Mortec, who only has 4 health remaining, there's no 6 there, so he's just blown off the table and I have no rage dice to heal
You have
him.
no range dice.
So he gets claw lorded.
Finally, the Claw Lord has some vengeance.
Fucking hell.
And then we're going into the start of turn stuff. Woohoo! So I will place a power over there.
Yep.
With a Warplock Engineer, who is getting it off. So I have now Fury level of 5.
Oh, you're angry.
And 5 rage dice, and we're instability level of 2 again.
I
You
hear it,
can't
Mason.
Fury, you can't hear it, you can't Fury anything. Okay, so no
Nope.
places of power for you.
I'm down to 1 hero remaining, I believe.
Interesting. Alright, so we're going to go into the hero phase, and we're going to start with the Grey Seer on Screaming Bell, and he's going to wither that fellow there.
No!
That is only a 6, so I will spend the Master Clan thing to give it +2 on an 8.
Please, survive! That is an 8. Oh,
Alright,
damn it.
so he takes
1, 3. It's okay, I can roll 3 6s, as we've seen sometimes. I rolled no 6s, so he's
That's something,
dead.
at least. That gives me that point. That's all your unbinds, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm going to Skittle Leap.
Oh no.
We're going to Skittle Leap, Harry.
Yep.
Oh, let's do this! That is a 7! That is enough for a Skittle Leap. Definitely goes off, which is something, because he's coming over to this point thing here. Gives me holding that piece of terrain.
Stop trying to take my terrain!
But that is all of my hero phase abilities except for the Warp Lightning Vortex. Might get to do some damage to your Traxxies. It does get to do some damage to your Traxxies, and it does 3 mortals to your Traxxies.
6 ups! I take 2, so that's 2 dead Triaxes.
That ends my hero phase, yes.
So those Triaxes who keep getting plinked off by the Warp Lightning Vortex are going to rally, getting 9 rally dice thanks to the Bone Shaper.
Cool.
Thank fuck, that's 5 actually. I believe I only have 3 dead ones, but I can get closer to the terrain piece you're trying to take.
We go into some movement phase stuff. So we're going to start with my Warplock Engineer. He's just gonna move a little further away from some scary stuff that can shoot him. So he's coming this way. And just going right here behind the monolith still, so we can still use that place of power. Next thing, I am going to spend a CP to at the double these storm vermin because 1, I need to be contesting an objective and still be outside of 6 inches of my area, and 2, I don't want them to get shot because that's all the scary stuff that Harry has left. So they're gonna just come all the way around this edge and just be next to this obscuring terrain and actually have it as one of the ones I'm trying to claim for my battle tactic.
That's fair.
We'll see how we go. Almost don't really have anything else to move, but I do have the bell. I finally remember that I've actually got the Bell of Doom down here that can move, so he's moving 3d6 inches and getting a 9. So he's just coming across to hopefully give the -1 to wound or out to at least my Storm Vermin, even though it doesn't matter because they can't get shot. That is everything that I can move, Harry. What are you going to do?
I was considering shooting you with my Triaxes. Because it would reduce your control, but then I realized the bell will heal off that control reduction, and so that's useless. What I am going to do is have to redeploy the Triaxes, so that way they won't be able to shoot, and see if I can put them on this point to stop you, on this terrain piece to stop you. That is only a 2, but because of my rally roll, I should be able to put enough bodies on the point.
Actually, no you don't, Harry.
What?
Because redeploy is a run.
It is a run!
And you're -2 to your run rolls and your charge rolls. So it's 1.
So that's 1. Alright, let's get weird. So I gotta go back 1 inch.
Oh no! Good old Warp Lightning Vortex did something eventually. It's roughly right.
So that is only 3. That scored you a fucking battle tactic, I think.
It did score me a battle tactic because it's 5 control on that bell.
Well, are you gonna shoot me?
I don't. How would I got to shoot you? He's way too far away.
So there is a chance.
Yeah, there is. You can definitely kill me with your fucking crawler.
But we hit on 5s, Jeremy.
You are -1 to hit.
All
Cool.
I need is multiple 6s.
You do need lots.
I'm not banking on this. I'm more doing it because I feel like it's going to happen because you keep talking of how bad this
I
thing
hate the crawler. I hate the crawler so much.
It's not terrible. I do hit with 2, even though I'm hitting on 5s.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s. That is 2 at Ren 1.
Spicy Bell has a 4-up save, so it's 5 ups. I don't save either of those.
So that is 10 damage.
Cool. He's still alive.
Fucking hell.
He has a ward. I saved 3 of those, so he's taken 7 wounds.
Yay.
That is everything I am doing. I'm not charging anyone, so...
Cool. That's everything I'm doing too. Ooh, yeah, I spent my CP for...
The bell is going to heal itself, getting 1 back. We are going to spend a CP. We're going to bring some potential ninja rats back just because they've got a reasonably fast movement. But that is all of my end of turn abilities.
Nice.
Are you doing any end of turn abilities?
Nope.
Cool. So scoring, I only hold 1, and that doesn't score me anything because it's not more and it's not a golden lion or a sunseeker. So 0 on primary.
Oh no.
And then I do get my first one of flanking firestorm. That still only puts me at 28.
Damn, yeah. Alright, well I'm gonna run through you in the middle then, and we'll see how that goes.
Top of right turn.
Top of turn. Oh,
Place of power!
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Place of... No, you don't. You still don't have a place of power. It's only place of power on me.
It's just Jeremy's obelisk.
Whoop whoop. That is going off, so I do get another 2 rage and match, 7 rage and 7 fury and 7 rage dice.
Don't think I can be bothered to banish you. So instead, I'm actually going to go for Immolating Soul on the Triaxes.
Okay.
Yeah, that does go off on the 9.
Do have the unbind, so might as well do that. I don't even have to use the Master Clan thing.
Damn it, that would have been fun.
So I am going to spend a CP.
Oh.
One of my CP. 2 with the bell.
The bell.
Can't skittle it.
Oh, shit. Uh-oh.
That is a 9. And I will
you
spend,
haven't used it
I will
yet.
use my D3 extra on this cast. It's an extra 1, so it is a 10.
Is that with the -1?
And then it's a -1, so it's 9 in total.
Fuck! No! I'm gonna have a useless turn. That's only a 4, so Skitterleap goes off.
Skitterleap does go off. This is a Hail Mary to try and score some more points.
That's fair. It's a good one.
I don't think it will win me the game, but it might mean that my loss isn't as brutal.
So finally, the Bone Shaper is going to use Bone Shaper, use my final CP to bring back half strength of this squad, who died over here of Mortec Guard.
And this is hero
Of the
face
center. Yep.
Okay, so it happened before my Skitterleap.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay, that was my fault.
You just got excited.
I did.
As we then go into my movement phase.
No,
No.
I've got a Warp Lightning Vortex.
You've got a Warp Lightning Vortex. You also have Claw Steps ahead if you
I
want
do
to
have
use
claw
that.
steps ahead, and I am going to use that. So you're just getting too far ahead of yourself. So the first one, Warp Lightning Vortex. We'll start with these guys.
Yep.
Doesn't do anything. No, obviously, because they just came in. Next guys, the Triaxes. It does do something to the Triaxes. They take 2 mortal wounds.
They take 2 mortal wounds.
3 claw stepsing ahead with those Storm Vermin to take that Golden Lions point off Harry, so he doesn't get to score it, which is something.
Yeah, it's very annoying. As we then go into my movement phase, Triaxes are going to Relentless March, spending 2 RDP, so that way they can scurry down up this way to peek around the corner and maybe get a couple shots off at the bell. We'll see how that goes. Whilst the Mortis Reapers are also going to Relentless March, so that way they cover a whole 9 inches to get closer so they can charge towards this bell. And continuing theme, the Mortec Crawler, it's going to rotate itself around the corner to have a little peek at this bell so I can fling some shit this way. Whilst in the center, I need to get 3 units within that center point. So we're going to spend another 2 RDP for Relentless March to get 7 inches on the big brick of Mortec Guard up to the center, getting them in within 3 inches and can still charge the manifestation. And similarly with the Bone Shaper, who is also going to Relentless March and float towards the center, getting me in range. Whilst I'm going to run this 2 little Mortec Guard over here, 6 inches to go block out any potential deep strike, just in case that threatens me. We're going to kick off shooting with Jeremy's Bane. I'm going to spend my last remaining RDP for Ruthless Extermination to reduce your ward by 1. But I still hit on 4s. I was about to say there's no 6s, but the last dice turned into a 6. And so that ends up being 4 hits total, wounding on 2s. There's 2 2s and a 3 and a 1. So that's 3.
I don't save a single one of those.
Oh no. That's 10 plus 6. So that's 16 damage.
Yeah, it is. 6s. Let's do it. That is 1. No, that's 2. I saved 2 of them, so that's 14 damage to it. Which means that I need to, out of these 7 rage fucking dice that I'm rolling, we managed to save 5 of them, which means that he takes 9 damage, which is enough to keep him alive on 1.
He's alive on 1! Strikes last. No, it doesn't go off. So the Triaxes firing off with the 4 little guys who can see get 2 through.
And I can't save either of those on 5-ups, but I do ward one of them, but it's not enough, because he is dead.
He's dead
There's
to the
a dead
wound.
bell.
What I will do is I will charge the big brick. Charge to block this point off, finishing within half an inch of this manifestation here.
They take 3 models.
6s! That's 2 dead dudes. And just in case my Bone Reaper is not in range, he's also charging.
He takes some mortals because he came across the triangle. He does take 1.
Wards it off with a 6. So with all my combat activations in here, the Warp Lightning Vortex is dead, and end of turn abilities. I'm out.
I don't have any either.
That means we go into scoring.
Yep.
I hold a sun for 3
Sunseeker?
points. I don't hold more because you took this objective now.
Yep.
I do have, but I have 3 units in the center for an 8-point turn.
So,
Talking out your turn.
yeah, without having to do all the fun move, all the not so fun movements and stuff like that, I don't have anything in the hero phase, so that doesn't matter. But no matter what, they're not getting shot off the board. He's not dying. And so I would, at the end of turn, bring back 5 Storm Vermin here that just take this point, because I can bring them back wholly within 6, but outside of 3 of Harry, which means I can get control of 3 on that point. Giving me a 10-point turn, because I'd hold Sunseekers, Golden Lions, and the third, the Moor.
And that would final score you at
38.
Cool. And then as for me, to get in every quarter for that battle tactic, The unit over here, unfortunately, won't be able to go control this objective because it won't be more than 9 from the center. So I wouldn't hold that objective. I would just hold this one over here after the crawler shoots your stuff off. So I would score 3 points on the objective. And then my very first Blazing Vengeance for an 8-point finisher. And so the 8 point, that would bring me to 49.
That was definitely a game.
With your fugitive just miles away, you held me back with the small amount of tools you had on the table pretty effectively. Holy shit. But on the other front,
This was still a fun game. Like, Skaven fell over really quickly to start with, but because they have so many tricks, you still can play the game. And yeah, like if you didn't spike so much, then my Bell would have still been alive.
Yeah.
Like he would have been fine. If this thing didn't go 2 rounds in a row dealing 20 damage to it, he would have been alive there, and that would have been a huge thing that could have helped score me getting really close to actually winning. And just those kinds of tools that they have are just fun because, hey, I've got recursion, I've got fucking teleporting around the board, I've got turning off your guarded hero, even though I don't know if I'm ever going to bring Jezzels again, even though everyone's like, Jezzels are great. Jezzels never perform for me.
Not once.
Ever.
Yeah.
Not a single time. Even the Doomflayer don't perform for me either, but the Jezzels just never seem to do anything. So I don't know if I'll bring them. Even if they get more than 1 round of shooting or 2 rounds of shooting, they're just getting 1 damage through is not worth it.
I was very surprised by the Storm Vermin.
I wasn't. Like, that's exactly what I expected from them if they get to hit you. But because they had the -1 to hit.
And wound.
That -1 to hit for the Bell is the only useful part of that. But because there's nowhere else that they can get -1 to hit from.
That's how having a 4-up armor works, though, is get some places to get durability from those defensive buffs.
Definitely, they're better than Clan Rats. They are a little bit more survivable with that, with the 4-up armor, but when they do fight, they actually will do some damage back because they have rend and they have 3 attacks each instead of 2. And so they will do something back when they get to fight, whereas Clan Rats, hey, they might not die.
Yeah.
Or if they do, they're not even a speed bump because they're not something you worry about doing anything back to you. They're just bodies. You're like, oh, cool, I've charged something into the Clan Rats. Oh, they didn't die, but I'm not taking anything from them.
Yeah.
Whereas these guys, you charge into them, oh, they didn't die, and oh, fuck, I'm taking at least 5 damage from them.
Particularly because of the anti-charge or the way that you're giving them rend. The fact that they're at rend 2 most of the time and I'm rolling 20 saves.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, that's I'm not expecting that from
Skaven.
Rats.
Yeah.
So I quite like them, particularly if that's just a 200 for reinforced brick. I was very surprised. I think if you're not going to run Jezzails, Storm Vermin are great, particularly if they get a chance to be supported by the Claw Lord.
Claw Lord actually doesn't give him anything.
Oh, really?
But I did give him the Warpstone Charm, so he could reduce your save by 1.
Oh, that would be
on
awesome.
a 3-up. Yeah, it would be great. Fight after.
Yeah.
And if he's damaged, he gets an extra 3 attacks, and then they get plus. So it would have been great if he survived, but no, he just got mortal off the table.
And as for Xanthos and his horsies, I quite like it. How RDP means that whatever gets thrown at you or however the battle moves, you can respond to it if you have the resources. And that feels amazing.
Pretty strong rule.
Yeah, honestly, one of the strongest battle traits out there, I would have to say. That it just feels
it's definitely
so
better
good.
than, say, Ideneth or Khorne, or it's the other one that does that, where they have to choose something that gives them bonuses, and they only get 1 bonus. So Ideneth have the tides, Khorne have blood tithing. There's someone else, and I can't think of it.
Put their runes in a box.
Lumineth have got a weirder thing where they've actually got way more control over it, whereas Ideneth have got 1 of 2 choices, and Khorne have...
Well, they go down and then they can move between move to a tide and reset it, but I get what you mean.
They're way more limited.
Fucking Gitz Moon.
Yeah, Gitz Moon is limited, and so there's all these ones that give you small buffs and are really limited, and you've got all these ridiculous things that you can do and just spread it to whoever needs it.
And only one of them is once per army.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, that's good.
And so because I usually just have the Liege for 5, having Xanth for 7. Ooh. So I really enjoyed that. I love playing OBR. If the crawler is too infuriating, I've got other stuff to run.
Yeah, I don't think I can fight into that crawler again. I'm sorry.
I can sub him out for another 10 models of Death Riders.
I honestly wouldn't care. Like, the Death Riders potential, 15, 30 damage max in a game. Yeah, but like max in the whole game if they don't die. That thing did fucking 20 damage in one round of combat, in one shooting activation, and gets to do that 3 times.
He's done at least like
In a round.
50 damage this game, minimum. Way more, probably.
Way more.
Okay. All right, well, on that fun note of never seeing the crawler on the table again.
Yeah, fuck you, Crawler.
Jeremy's Bane at it again, on camera,
time.
off camera, doesn't matter.
It
It's
doesn't
always
matter when.
consistently 30, 40, 50, 60 damage. Okay. And it's not like I'm getting a rule wrong or anything.
No. If you've made it this far, please like and subscribe because it definitely helps us. And obviously you've enjoyed something. Maybe. I hope you've enjoyed something. Hope me raging at the crawler. I'm bringing the fury now because we are in Akshi in the spicy season. So it's Spicy Jeremy.
You're erupting. Oh my goodness.
Oh, don't. No.
Well, it is. It's erupting ray. Erupting fury. Fury erupts.
Yep.
You just didn't have a chance to erupt all over the crawler.
Didn't have a chance to erupt on anything. I think a storm vermin tried to, but didn't do it.
It's so funny how it's the damage reduction that's used a lot. But yeah, if you want to support the channel because you're still here and having a great time with all stuff we're putting out, honestly, subscribing and liking is the best because it helps us, moves the videos forward, and also shows us that you like what's going on, which we really enjoy playing.
Most of the time.
All right, well,
With that,
cheers for hanging out.
cheers for hanging out, and we'll see you next time.